Are we actually live this time? Bro, we are under fucking attack today. We are under fucking attack today. Holy shit. Okay. Hola. We have actually too much preamble now after everything that has happened today just to get going. It is really, really aggravating, but we have stuff to get through. Okay, stream manager. There we go. Okay. There we go. I cannot help but notice that Social Stream is either not working correctly, or it's not reading certain data correctly, or what. Well, but then again, it must be still connected to Twitch because it's just reading comments. Okay. This is one of those days where you need like a warm bath at the end, just to wash off the filth. My phone can't even see the thumbnails on these videos, dude. Okay. There we go, Jesus. Oh, you would not believe the morning I had. Okay. If only. Or wait, I mean, no, I mean, obviously I do that. God damn it. You tricked me. Okay, here we go. All right, now let's make sure Social Stream is not as ridiculously large. Okay, it's obviously reading those numbers incorrectly, so let's go ahead and hit reload all. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, it should not be reading those numbers as 111. There's clearly numbers everywhere right now, which is nice. Don't lie. Don't lie, Social Stream. I'm not in the mood for it. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna reset Social Stream. Fuck it. I'm gonna kill it and start it over because it might be weird from an earlier instance. There's been some net socket nonsense happening for the last little bit, which is why we're late. But also, there was other stuff that was making us late. For the record, there is no Twitch chat, or sorry, for the record, at this exact moment, there is no chat in any capacity on stream. It should have opened back up by now. I'm clicking on it to open back up, but this never takes that long to open back up. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Jesus. Why is everything breaking today? Why is this playthrough cursed? Okay, now, Social Stream, now I need you to, like, put the things on screen now. No? You just don't wanna? Okay, I guess I'm gonna close you again. There were technical issues getting even the playthrough itself to happen, and we solved them. Actually, we didn't really solve them, we just prevented them somehow against, like, literally all odds. And now every other part of my setup wants to revolt in response. The universe hates this game. Okay, now we should have chat back. Chat should be back now. Jesus. Even my mic arm is revolting. Listen to this shit. Even with voice focus, it thinks that that's my voice. It thinks I'm screaming. Oh, okay. As far as I'm aware, friendly reminder to turn on stream closed captions. I already did that. I already did that. So I can reload. Okay. There. I did it again. Better be good enough, Twitch. Because I don't know what the hell else you want from me. Okay. We had... Wait, whoa, wait. Where did chat go on the side? We had chat, and now it appears to be gone. Are you for real? I see someone said we're here, but it's not picking it up, which means social stream is dead. Awesome. Love that. Love that for me. Reload all streams. Sick. Awesome. Awesome. Are we canceling the stream? Are we canceling the stream today? Like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck? Genuinely. Nothing has fucking changed. Nothing about the setup has changed. We're recording a different game on a different console for the first time. That's it. But that is just an HDMI. This should not affect anything on my PC. Revolting. No social stream, just straight up dead. Okay, fine. Okay, time to kill the program and start it again. Come on. What are we doing? That's the problem. I can't see them when they pop up. I won't know anybody's saying anything. I'll miss it entirely. I'm having to dive over to look at all three setups individually just to keep up with the 3 different feeds right now. What are we fucking doing, dude? And now it's still taking a billion years to start up. Using bundled user agent configuration in offline mode. No. 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 No, actually. You will not do that. You will not do anything in offline mode, social stream. Apparently I've gotten 4 to 5 different comments since the last time I was able to look, so that's great. Oh my god, boot the goddamn program. I'm gonna have to cut my starting stuff for once. I have a big preamble to do today. Like, I have a lot we have to talk about and a lot we have to say up front. And I haven't even gotten to it yet. I haven't even started. No, you don't need to check if YouTube's will pop up because the whole program isn't there. The whole program isn't there. It's not even on. It won't even turn on. Okay, task manager. Kill the program entirely. End task. Okay, that actually seemed to kind of do something. Okay, okay, a full hard shutdown seemed to actually kind of set it correctly. Wait, that might have actually been it. That might have been what I needed. Are we good? Are we good? Just need to see those things pop up now. Need to... Hey! Look at that. It's not giving me the chat numbers, though, but at least it's there, I guess. Okay, there are the numbers. There we go.
Now, this might strike some viewers as harsh, but I believe everyone involved in this story should die.
Okay, now, quick. Before it senses movement or weakness. Hello. and welcome to Percentage Chance for the Day, the show that is being actively sabotaged in real time by dozens of uninvolved parties. I have so much to talk about before we can even start the fucking video game, on top of the things that made me extra late, which were out of my control for the record. It's high. The percentage chance of a brain explosion is high. It's melting out of my ears right now. Damn it, I was supposed to go get some new soundboard clips last night and I forgot. Oh well. Oh. Okay. Hello, and welcome to the next proper playthrough for Remedy for a Poison Pill, our ongoing RCU-connected project for all things Remedy and leading up to Control Resonant. For the record, because I don't think anybody saw it, Alan Wake's American Nightmare full playthrough was yesterday. The whole thing, one sitting, all good. It's all up on the channel. It's there. No one tuned in. I guess it was just one of those days. So for the record, that's there if you want to go watch it. I also forgot to, I had so much to do yesterday, clearly. I forgot one of the things I wanted to do as we finished American Nightmare is I wanted to go show the old Polygon leaked, or whoever it was, presented Alan Wake 2 demo from way back in the day when Alan Wake 2 was still going to be styled after the original 2 games. Well, the main game and then American Nightmare. Because I thought that would be fun. So we get to watch. So I'll show you the unreleased, or an unreleased demo. Well, okay, it's technically been released at this point. That's an unfinished demo of what was gonna be Alan Wake 2 originally. That was supposed to do that at the end of yesterday's session, and I totally spaced on it, so it is what it is. Let's talk a little bit about why I'm late, firstly. So, I had a gastro appointment very early. We don't need to get into the hard details, other than the fact that I'm not dying, yay. I'm also not living, but you know, like, that makes it sound like I am dying. The gastro medication, my Crohn's medication that I've been on for years is doing its job, but it has not cleared up the problem in the last 2 to 3 years. Which at first I was like, that sounds bad. That sounds like it wasn't doing the job it's supposed to do. And then he's like, no, actually, it usually takes this long. He's like, if it's still not doing anything in a couple years, then we need to upgrade you to like medically sponsored bullshit. That's like they would really rather not put you on it because like it's really expensive and the government has to pay for it. But like, if your body isn't actually recovering from that problem in about 2 years, then they have to. Like, okay, so, but the main news was I haven't gotten worse. I've not gotten too much better, but I haven't gotten worse. So that seems like a win. Yay for not dying. Anytime soon, anyway. Knock on wood. However, I got to sleep very late last night, like around 7-ish, which is rough because I was trying to get to bed earlier that night, and some things came up, and it is what it is. But like, in the end, I got to sleep very late, and then I woke up for the appointment slightly late, so I had to rush. I slept through my first alarm, shocker, and then as I was running there, I was in the car and I was like passing out on the way. Like I was just like not driving, for the record. I was passing out and like I don't remember the car ride. Dead ass, I was not there. I closed my eyes and we were there, and I opened them when I was home. And for the record, it's actually quite a bit out of town. So like it was a decent drive, and I slept in the fucking, pulled that car seat back and just fell the fuck out, passed the fuck out. And then I'll be honest, it was a bit of a blur in there. It genuinely feels like a different day. Like it felt like I had like a 40-minute day, and then I went to bed, and now I'm here somewhere else. After that, I desperately needed some real ass sleep, so I passed right the fuck. Like it was like physically painful to be awake. I felt like I was gonna hurl. climbed into bed, felt way better, fell asleep, turned off my alarms, give myself the rest I need, all that good stuff. And then, and this is the part where I need to be slightly obtuse about the events of the morning, just because I do, of course, live in a place that has some private stuff going on, and I'm certainly not going to go dropping names. However, figuring out the right way to phrase this. There was an individual who will, of course, remain unnamed. Not that naming them would even matter in this context anyway, because you don't know anything about anything, but, like, who will remain unnamed, that was not feeling happy and decided to... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It was Tycho. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Absolutely. It was Tycho. So Tycho... That's funny. Yeah, so Tycho was being a little hissy fit baby, as he does, because he lost a game of cards. Let's go with that. Max totally whiffed him for $500,000. That's what happened. Or Strong Bad did. Maybe the Heavy. Who knows? Yeah, this is a good bit. I like this. And Tycho decided to pull the fire alarm for the building out of a moment of anger, which of course meant that I heard it. And so the thing is, I mentioned this a little bit ago, this happened during an Astro stream. The fire alarm in the building goes off for a couple times over the course of the last few months because of a pipe problem in the building, which is now fixed, where the pipes were getting so cold that the building thought it was on fire. Like it hit a below zero temperature that caused the fire alarm to think that the building was on fire through something to do with the sprinkler system, basically. This happened 3 or 4 times in a row, driving everybody out of the building, and then eventually they fixed it. So I hear the fire alarm after I know for a fact they fixed it, and I was out earlier this morning, so I remember it wasn't that cold. Now, I had 2 jackets on, so like that was kind of my mistake. But I'm like, it's not actually cold enough today, certainly. There's no snow outside right now to actually set the pipes thing off again, and I already know that the pipes thing has been fixed. So my first assumption is this is a real fire. So I grab my cat, and he's in my bed at that time. He's not over there where he currently is. I feel like that. Sorry, I just kind of feel like that camera angle could stand to be a slight bit larger. But oh well. Or not larger, like, yeah, like that. Higher. Yeah, like that's probably better. Anyway, I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, point is, he's not in there. Normally during that situation, he's already in that, and I zip it up and I bring it downstairs. It's easier to transport that thing than you think. But stuffing him in it when he's already freaked out about the noise, that's not a thing. So I did something I've never actually had to do before today, and I grabbed him. I just grabbed him, and I went downstairs. And the thing is, in his house, he feels safe. And in his house, he has a blanket on him that can at least cover his ears. It's not a huge thing with a fire alarm. It's blaring either way, but it's something. It's a layer of protection between him and his ears. So I have to go downstairs raw with my cat. And he's, of course, big, loud noise. He's scared. But if this is a real fire, like fucking hell, I'm leaving him behind. So I have him. I bring him downstairs. And I'm stuck in a weird situation where I'm like sitting there at the front door, and I'm having to make the choice. Do I bring him outside where it's freezing, where I'm supposed to go? And where he freaks out even if it's not cold outside. Even with his sweater. He freaks out going outside in any context. That's why I don't do it. So do I bring him outside, or do I stay inside with a giant, loud, blaring noise, which for some reason feels louder today, I don't know why, and try to cover his ears? So I try to do that, and I'm kind of feathering in and inside and outside, trying to keep him like from freaking out, and it's just not, it's not working. Broad story on this one is like, I desperately needed the sleep firstly. Maybe my senses were more sensitive, perhaps, yeah. I'm desperately just trying to keep him from like panicking. He is panicking no matter what. It's either outside where we're both cold or inside where we're both hearing this. And I know that the inside one's worse on that for his ears, but like, so eventually I get to go back upstairs. Actually, then there's some other stuff that kind of happens in the middle of there, but that's the stuff I can't talk about. So like, we're going to skim over that. Broadly, the point is, Tycho, it's just cards. You know what? That's what I'm gonna go with. So that was aggressively annoying. Then there was some other stuff that happened revolving around certain things about where I live. That's definitely not stream safe stuff. So we'll leave that aside. But at that point, after eventually, I'm ready to start getting going and get this all set up. It's like 3:40 already, so that's just not making 4 o'clock. I know that. So I set it to 5, and I go, okay, fine. I'll lose an hour today. That's fine. Currently it's 6:10 for context on VOD time. So I do all that. I get it ready for 5. And I'm ready, set, go. I drop my links. I'm ready to go. I press the buttons. And then OBS crashes. I'm like, okay, great, awesome. So OBS crashes. And when it uncrashes, when I bring it back up, OBS is like, hey, what's up? All your browser sources don't work, dog. I'm like, what? What do you mean? No social stream, no Twitch edit actions, Twitch quick actions editing, no fucking what else? All my backgrounds, like this whole screen with all the data you see minus all my text that I've added to it. All that stuff's gone. Like the live chat over there. No, wait, directions are weird. There, that way. There you go. Directions are weird. Cameras and mirrors are weird. Anyway, all that stuff's gone. So I don't have any of that stuff. So that's brutal and terrible. And then that keeps going for like half hour. And then I reset the PC and I do all sorts of shit to try and fix that. And it's like 5:30 at this point. Could have just said on the right side of the screen. Listen, being able to point to my physical proximity is fun too, though. But, you know. Ugh. Anyway, I call downstairs and turns out the tech guy is here to try and fix stuff. And it's like, right now. Don't get me wrong, fixing stuff's good, but holy shit. I guess I'm just happy it didn't happen after we'd already started. I guess there's that. But yeah, so then I check again. He's done. It's fixed. Then OBS crashes another 4 times on the way to use this program just normally. And at this point, I'm starting to think that someone's out to get me. That someone wants me dead. And and again, there's like 4 or 5 things I can't talk about live that I'm leaving out from this morning that are just like all fucking over the place. Some of them were positive, to be fair, but like, you know, there's also that. And of course, my dumbass committed to doing a 13-minute thing at the start of the game before we start the chapters anyway. But we also need to talk about the game now. So let's talk a little about Quantum Break. What is Quantum Break? Quantum Break is Remedy's redheaded stepchild, forgotten stepchild. It's the child they lost in the divorce. That's what it is. Quantum Break is not quite a sequel, but also kind of to Alan Wake, but also not really, especially not now. It's retroactively not a sequel. So after Alan Wake and Alan Wake's American Nightmare, Microsoft, in their infinite wisdom of the franchise that they owned and had a big fan base to, but, you know, not the kind of Call of Duty money they'd be looking for, as always, goes, hey, love that thing you guys did last time. Lots of people liked it. Cool little like small scale title. Cool that we're building out our portfolio of IPs. So fuck that game, make something else. And they're like, but we really want to make it. Like, we really want to make it. And here's the thing. Quantum Break, hope so. I need to find a video on Remedy's page that I forgot I needed to queue up around now. I'll find it while I'm talking, don't worry. So during this time, they really wanted to make another Alan Wake game. Like, they were very open. In fact, I've never seen a studio situation like this where a studio would drop a video like the one I'm going to show you in a second. Where, like, the people that wanted to, everyone at that studio wanted to make an Alan Wake sequel. They really just wanted to do that, and they wanted to get that out. Instead, something else happened. What happened was, they wanted, we got the announcement that, hey, Remedy is making something new at, I forget what E3, and it was a live action video game crossover project that was gonna have like that was basically going to like blur the lines between what it was for a video game and a game and a like set of live action actors to like kind of blend together in interesting ways. Now that we had a little bit of that in Alan Wake's American Nightmare and an even smaller amount in regular Alan Wake, but they really clearly liked that idea and they took that far with stuff that they made later. And of course, me and everybody else was like, but where's Alan Wake 2? Where is it? Where is it? God damn it, where is it? And I'm gonna go ahead and roll two of the answers to that question, because this, I think it's important. So let's go ahead and jump over to here for a second. I've never seen a studio do anything like this before or since. Here is a video that they dropped on their channel after the announcement of Quantum Break called Sam's Announcement to the Fans, where he literally apologizes for the fact that they're not making Alan Wake 2 like everybody wants. I've never seen this before or since from anybody. It's crazy.
The creative director of Remedy.
Hey, I know we're not making the thing you guys want. We're sorry. Like, what? It's crazy.
That's you guys. As you might have already seen or heard from the Xbox reveal events,
he looks regretful.
We are working on something new, something big, which of course means that the next big game from Remedy won't be Alan Wake 2. For a lot
this
of
video is a
you,
decade old, by the
that
way.
can come as a surprise and as a disappointment. And
Do you know how many studios would ever say this? Be like, we're sorry, we're not doing the thing you all want.
We worked hard.
Like an apology.
To make the sequel happen.
That's crazy.
But you know, these games are huge undertakings.
Never seen anything like that.
And many things need to fall in place. The right partners and the funding. From the creative perspective, it would be awesome if we could just create cool stuff.
This video blew my mind back in the day because it's like a pal putting his hand on my shoulder and being like, "I'm sorry."
We all know that that's not the case.
I know I didn't get your cat's food this week.
It was
but
not a huge
no, that's a weird analogy.
on day one.
It's a weird analogy for the
It has been doing really well.
I know I didn't get you that candy bar you really wanted, but like I really wanted to give it to you, and I'm sorry. That's still a weird analogy, but it works better at least.
Has moved more than 3 million copies since.
Not enough.
Which is a nice figure. But when the game was released, that was not the case immediately. And even though we worked hard on it, the sequel was not happening.
Literally spent 3 years trying to get it to work. They've tried to start this game 6 or 7 times, and we eventually got one. But hey,
but we felt that wouldn't have done.
I do think this is important contextually for historical reasons, especially for this project, to understand how far we came to get to where we got.
Certainly wouldn't have done justice to Alan Wake. We always have many
because it's weird, right? Because what he's essentially doing is he's like, we're sorry we're not making the thing you want, but in a way where he can't like he doesn't want to dog on the thing they are making instead, right? Like he still believes in it. He doesn't want to be like, we're sorry the thing that you want isn't happening because we know this thing we're making sucks. Like, that's not what he's saying. And they clearly believed in this game that we're about to play. But like,
we were able to put that all together and to create what could be called the ultimate Remedy experience.
If only it could have been.
Back to Alan Wake.
Microsoft made some choices during this, is what I'll get into.
Wake is really dear to me and to everyone at Remedy. We knew from the beginning that when Wake ends up in the dark place, getting out from there is going to be a long, hellish journey.
One could say that.
And a hard struggle. And I guess that where we are now is fiction becoming reality. We definitely want to keep on working on Alan Wake.
Hate mail.
I definitely
Everybody
want to
gets stuck.
create something.
This is crazy. I forgot about that.
New.
Literally,
Alan Wake.
here's where you can send love mail.
When
Here's
the
where you can send
time
hate
is
mail to
right.
tell us how mad you are about us not getting Alan Wake 2.
You guys are
I wonder
really,
if they tried to
really
show that to
important
Microsoft
us.
executives.
You
Look
are
at all
a
the
big
people that are
reason
mad
why
now.
All the hard work we put into these experiences makes
I forgot
sense.
about that.
And as a token of our appreciation, we have created an awesome Alan Wake package that includes all the games so far, the collector's items.
This is crazy
and some
for any
never
era of
seen
video
before
games. You need to understand
materials
this.
that we've been saving for a special moment. There is a humble bundle.
Okay, so now we're getting into stuff that was a little more current at the time. So like we could skim some of that, but like you get the broad idea. Like, yeah, like it's just this like this bizarre like we're sorry we're not making the thing you want us to make. Here is something that we are making. We're excited about it, right? Like it's never seen anything like it before. An apology letter to the fans on their official YouTube channel. Like it's crazy. So. For the record, we'll talk a little bit about, you know what, fuck it. While I talk about a little bit about what Quantum Break ends up as and some of my feelings before we get into it, I'm gonna roll 13 minutes of Alan Wake 2 gameplay. Not the game that we got, not the Alan Wake 2 that came out. The version that was canceled that we had footage of thanks to Polygon for many years ago. So I'm gonna let this roll while we talk about Quantum Break for a little bit. Because listen, this is a canceled version of a video game that we eventually did get in a totally different form. That's much more reminiscent of what, like, we could have. It's much more reminiscent of, like, what it would have been, right? But, like, it didn't come to fruition. Which is funny. That was Dr. Emil Hartman, which is also a character from the original game that does kind of go somewhere, but his actor actually passed away between Alan Wake 1 and 2. So, like...
What happened to that?
Basically, like, Quantum Break is this interesting little time travel story that I do like a lot. I do have a lot of fondness for it, and even though they don't own the rights to it anymore, it does matter going forward. I want to be clear about that. Quantum Break does actually play into things that are coming in later games in a pretty substantial way, actually. But they don't own the rights to Quantum Break. They left those with Microsoft, right? They left that with Microsoft, unfortunately. Maybe they'll get it back one day. But the tricky thing about it is the questioning of... The thing about Quantum Break is that I think the game has a really great story and it has a really great, a really great hook for how they do weave in the narrative with the live action stuff. They basically have you play chapters of the game, and throughout that, whenever you have a chapter break, you go to a live action TV episode. The biggest disjointed problem with the game for me personally is that Quantum Break, the game itself, is very, very, very good and very well written and is just as good as all the other Remedy games that you played. And then you go to a live action episode which is like a good 30, 20, 30, 40 minutes. Like it's a real episode of TV. But it's from the perspective of the villains, which this stuff is extremely important, especially going forward. Arguably, it's more important than the game itself going forward in some ways. And as a result of that, like the TV stuff is interesting and it's based on the villains, but there's cool stuff in it. But the thing about it is that Microsoft tore all the Remedy writers out of the writers' room for it and forced basically a bunch of regular ass TV writers into the pot. And I'm not going to denigrate TV writers. I'm not going to say TV writers are like bad necessarily, but as someone that has watched a lot of CW shows, for example, there is a bit of a CW vibe to it. And normally I'm the kind of person that will actually mean that as a compliment. In this case, it's not. Because it's very not Remedy. The tone is completely off from what Remedy does, and it's very different from the tone of the actual game itself. Nevertheless, the stuff in the TV show is important, and it does actually change based on some choices that you make throughout Quantum Break, and I think there's a lot of cool stuff in it that's worth seeing. As a result of that, though, I had to abandon doing the PC version, because the PC version doesn't let you download the episodes, and if I had to stream them while streaming the game out, that would have ended poorly. It would have been buffering like hell, bunch of nonsense, and that sucked. So that ended up not being a reasonable solution. Remember when sequels were just iterative? Look at this, by the way. While I'm ultimately very happy the version of Alan Wake 2 we got is a totally different beast than this, it is interesting to think about what this version might have been. Which is funny, because early on in Quantum Break, there is actually a little thing that shows just how much they really wanted to make that game yet again. Look at that, that's awesome. Look at that, that's fun. There's a thing early on in Quantum Break that kind of gives real hints about the Alan Wake 2 that we did eventually get. But that is something that they added in that, like, it was proof of concept. It was like a decade before they actually got to those ideas, yet a lot of those ideas did make it in. And we will talk about that stuff when we get to it. But, it is also interesting to look at a piece of gaming history like this. I watched this demo 10 years ago when this dropped on Polygon from a canceled game. Do you know how rare it is that we get looks at canceled games like this? It's not a thing we get often. So I really wanted to make sure to include this in the Remedy for Poison Pill somewhere. Like, this is Alan Wake, the game we played, another one, plus the improvements from American Nightmare. Oh man, that pixelated like crazy, right? It's clearly, the footage is clearly a little wonky, the frame rate's all fucky, but how often do you get to look at canceled stuff like this, right? Ultimately, am I happy the game we got is the one we got? Yes. Even Lake himself says we made 5 or 6 versions of Alan Wake 2 throughout the years, and the one we ended up with is definitely the best one we ever made. And I believe him, because while this is interesting, it is kind of just the game we already had again. And I would have probably been ecstatic about that back in the day if it had managed to come out. But Daddy Microsoft said no. First, you have to create the fiction. So the question that I want to posit to you while understanding something is that we are now entering the Remedy multiverse. The RCU, the Remedy Connected Universe. And the reason that they call it the Connected Universe is because the multiverse is a little wonky. The thing is, Quantum Break was originally intended to be in the Alan Wake universe, so it has a couple things in it that play as referential to things that happened in Alan Wake, but it is not the same universe as Alan Wake or Control or anything else that we got along the way, right? It is explicitly not in the same universe. And yet, there are things in Quantum Break that are going to come back in later games, albeit in a bit of a legally distinct fashion. So yeah, we have a situation here, right? Where, like, this game looks as incredible. This game ultimately as a canceled thing, for me, it does look incredible, and I would have liked to try it. But yeah, a part of me is not unhappy about it, because at the end of the day, like, we're ultimately trying to see where they actually went. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? So while I do think that this could have been cool to play, and maybe it would have been nice to have another version, the game that we got, I think, is the best outcome for everybody involved. So yeah. So at the end of the day, I think this really does look cool, but yeah, I'm gonna let the rest of it run because, again, it's worth seeing and worth talking about. Oh, look at all those fucking product placements. That's funny. It's cool seeing the way that their ideas were evolving in real time, but I do wish. I'm happy with what we got in the end. You know what I mean? So Quantum Break. So the thing that I would want to say about Quantum Break for now is just that, like, keep an eye out. I will point out when certain things are going to matter in later games in a multiversal fashion. In fact, in one case, if you've been watching Poison Pill, you've already seen one of those major elements. And that's something I wanted to make sure was clear. Oh yeah, right, driving and stuff like that. There's stuff in Alan Wake 2 that I'm really glad that we didn't keep, like driving. That's one of those things I'm actually happy we didn't keep on. Man. It's just nice looking at this, dude. It's a blast from the past. I haven't looked at this footage in a long time, but like this cancel version of the game is, it's cool. It's cool to me. I think it's really neat. We don't see stuff like this every day, you know? We don't get to see the thing that got taken from us. God, I hope I don't get rocked in this bit. If the music that's playing right now is mysteriously gone in the VOD later, you know why. Look at that. But yeah, so my big thing with Quantum Break, and we'll get into it in a bit, is that like just, I think the writing is as sharp as ever in Quantum Break, but there is definitely, for me personally, a vibe that like, man, you can really tell that all of the traditional writing that the studio does and all the things that are great about it are not present in the TV portion as much as it was supposed to be. They wanted it to be this big blend of like a cross-media experiment. They wanted to really try something ambitious, and I do think that they succeeded in many ways, but you can very much tell that Microsoft forced them out of the writing room, and that makes me sad, as they do. It would be cool if they got the rights to Quantum Break back one day. Hey, without giving too much away, people kind of already know this, but there is a lot of Quantum Break in Alan Wake 2, including one of the DLC episodes that is effectively kind of a halfway sequel. It's an episode called Timebreaker, and boy, is that thing wild. It is so cool. Oh yeah, and then we have these bird type enemies from American Nightmare that we saw yesterday. For the record, I can't fully see chat right now, which is kind of just the nature of the beast during desktop mode, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my god. I think we could probably skim a little bit of this from here. A lot of dark energy. Yeah. Personal attack, Mr. Scratches and stuff. Yeah, I think you broadly get the picture now. You know, I don't think all of the. Oh my god, I love how the frame rate's just breaking. I think if you want to go see literally every frame of this, you can back it up a little bit, but yeah, there's a lot of great stuff here. Oh yeah. Oh right. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's so sick.
Fiction has more power than people realize. Under these peculiar,
I totally forgot that they were going to do stuff like. It's funny how far of a different direction we've gone in the end. Fucking conjuring fucking aliens and shit. That's fun. Oh man.
Wake was a goddamn psycho. Really? He and his wife running this cabin while here.
It's interesting how elements of that do carry forward. Honestly, you can tell how many ideas they were happy to carry on and go forward with.
Met her. Look, Wake's killed a lot of people, and he's still out there in those woods. Those missing campers. Who do you think they ran into? Call him Mr. Scratch now. What the hell?
Well, that did work out. So. Yes. Oh, they're even doing a little bit of his theme. Look at that. All right, well, for the record, since we're already in that mode, why don't I go ahead and shift us fully into shorts of the day, because I'm already in desktop mode, so why wouldn't I? So, let's go ahead and pop out and check out two shorts. We have one from Yakuza. We have how dare you keep me away from my children.
Yay! Back to the kids. How dare you! I am trying to be the best daddy that I can be. And you assholes are getting in the way.
I just love playing with my food in those games, dude.
Ready for this? There! The force of that impact represented my love for my children.
And lastly for the day, we have the Resident Evil Requiem Scare Compilation Volume 2. This involves, I wouldn't really say there's any spoilers in here, but for yeah, this is one of those things that I wanted to make sure we at least got through. The headset on my head in this made me do this weird twitching thing. I'm sorry about it. I almost couldn't use a lot. You'll notice that there's a lot of bits that I probably wish I could have used that I don't. I used like one or two where I was less intense.
Fucking shit! No!
On the second run, by the way, that exact scare got me again. I totally forgot.
I literally can't go that way though. Fuck you.
I translated that to fuck you. That's funny. Or thank you.
Girl.
I see.
Fuck. Come on! Come on! Come on!
My health went down, meaning she, like, hit me, quote unquote. Run.
Shut up, Max. I need to hurry.
Jesus fucking Christ! Come on, man!
Where are all the bodies?
Great question. Yeah, we haven't seen a single body.
I mean, atomized is a good guess, to be fair. Like, it's a reasonable assumption.
Unless we're, again, dealing with it. Oh. I see.
Didn't mean to do that. Motherfucker. Fine, whatever. Wow, that really solved that fucking problem, didn't it?
Oh, we
Holy
did it.
shit. Leon's so cool.
All right. And lastly, with that... Oh, Jesus. The controller must have turned off at some point. Give it a second. Hold on. Give it a second. It'll go away. It'll go away. Okay. Goddamn, I'm sorry. The Xbox control. There's things about the Xbox setup that I have to still work through. I don't have to do it that much, to be fair. Oh, for the record, by the way, the Xbox threw a fucking fit about actually having the signal be read through OBS the other day. I spent 4 hours just trying to figure out why. Like, literally, I would go to the Xbox menu and it would see it just fine, and then I would cut to literally any game, and it just would go no signal. And I changed every fucking setting in the goddamn Xbox over and over and over and over and over again for 4 hours. Nothing was doing anything. And then I decided to do it without the HDMI splitter that I normally use to keep my setup nice and brisk and easy to use. And then it worked. And then, just to prove a point, or just to make sure, or whatever I was thinking, I put it back, I put all the cables back to my normal setup, to the HDMI splitter, and then the game worked still. It's like it was embarrassed that I caught it, that it could in fact show the game, and then it was like, okay, you got me. So now I'm gonna start showing the game. Like, literally, nothing. No explanation, no solution, no understanding of what happened, it just broke. First time, and I've tried to do an Xbox thing before, but anyway, yeah, also, yeah, Xbox streaming is not exactly a thing that I'm overly enthused to do in a lot of cases, but hey. Quantum Break is only on the Xbox because Microsoft, yada yada. I actually wouldn't mind a world where where Remedy did like a sort of new version of Quantum Break where they sort of brought it back and like reduxed it a little bit. I go fuck my tech too. He did. That asshole. So, without further ado, what is are we at 50 minutes? No way. Oh, we're at 50 minutes. Oh yeah, it's time. All right, well, yes. Without further ado, it is time for crime. Actually, not crime. No, there's no crime. There's no crime happening. Don't worry about the crime. All right. Just for the sake of interesting combat scenarios, we're gonna go ahead and rock on that difficulty. Although I almost forgot. Plug this in. There. Fictional crime, maybe? That depends on how you feel about that one guy from Game of Thrones, a show I've barely watched. So. Let's go ahead. Oh, and by the way, in case you're like, wait a minute, I recognize that man. That's fair. That man that was just on screen was the unfortunately departed from us too soon, one of the only celebrity deaths to genuinely fucking break me inside. That was in fact Lance Reddick, and Lance Reddick is a big part of this game if you're not familiar. I was very sad to lose that man. His legacy is carried forward in the future though. Cop with 2 Gatling cord. Oh, I don't think so. No, but it has Spider-Man and Wolverine, so I guess it wins. Anyway. All right. Apparently Black Cat's heading this week. That's it. That's gonna be exciting. So, even though I think the final boss is kind of crazy with this setting, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Fuck it. Yes, start. Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware. Full restart. That's what I want. Here we go. Never played it. Also not the same kind of game at all. That's like, yeah, that's very apples to oranges. NBA 2K Jam 2026 is so much better than Doom 3. Okay.
It destroys us all. This is what you need to know.
I just made up a sports game, by the way.
Time broke. A growing fracture leading to the end of time. We went after a device that could fix it.
I'm gonna
Thanks to
verify
her.
that sound is working well.
Multistream was there to stop us.
Good.
He has superpowers.
Jack.
Him and me both.
Are
We
they?
failed.
I thought it was like a tower defense
Jack.
thing.
And of course, time travel was involved.
It was involved. They were caught at the scene.
Going too fast for you?
This game
Okay.
is 10 years old, by the way. This is
What do you
its
wanna
10-year
cover
anniversary.
first?
I realized that this
You
morning.
tell me.
Maybe not exactly today, but this year.
Let's start at the beginning. When you first arrived at Riverport University.
I think this will be my 5th time through this game. One of them was decently recent,
I came back
actually.
home to see my best friend, Paul Serene. He wanted to show me what he'd been working on. My brother Will was a scientist.
15 minutes to the
He was also
fracture in
involved.
time. Thanks for letting me know.
Paul said it was world-changing.
Fair enough.
He was right.
Whoa! Come on! Watch where you're going, man! Fuck off!
In fact, Sean Ashmore is the lead of this game, and he is the guy from X-Men. Also, I'm gonna point out right now the lead of Control Resonant. So this is kind of important. This guy right here, that face, that is in fact Dylan Faden from Control.
Hey.
This is not actually Dylan Faden.
No
This is a different universe thing. But okay, so before we get too far away from that. So when Quantum Break was first shown, our lead character, Jack Joyce, which by the way, I misunderstood how Sam Lake pronounced his name when they first announced it right at first. I thought he said Jack Choice. And I thought Jack Choice was a sick-ass name for a time travel protagonist. It's actually Joyce, like Joyce. And I was very disappointed when I realized my mistake. But also, that's fine. Jack Choice would have been sick for a time travel story, though. I think that would have been rad. But anyway, when we first saw Jack Joyce, he had that actor's face, the one that was driving the car. He had that actor's face in all the stuff we saw when this game was first announced. Later in the game's development cycle, apparently he was always placeholder. He was always going to be it was always going to be yeah, it does that, yeah. It was oh, that totally threw me off. Damn it, my train of thought. Come on, brain. Come on, chat later. Right, okay. So when they first showed the game, it had that actor's face as Jack Joyce, and apparently he was always meant to be placeholder. But later in the development cycle, we started seeing trailers that had Sean Ashmore's face, and turns out he's a huge fan of Remedy games, and he was always going to be the person they asked to do it. They just showed the game off early because that's just kind of how game dev works sometimes, right? So basically, Sean Ashmore, by his own admission, I kind of at the time just thought, oh, he's just an actor they got. That's fine, you know? Turns out, Sean Ashmore was always their pick, but even more than that, he played Max Payne on the set of X-Men. So he was like intimately familiar with the studio, and like when he was asked to do a video game, he was like, is it Remedy? Is it Remedy? Is it Remedy? Please tell me it's Remedy. And they're like, yeah, it actually is. He's like, are you serious? Like he didn't actually think it would be. So he gets cast. Game development. Yes, exactly. So he gets the role. No, he didn't even get it. He's offered it because he was always their choice. They're not their Jack choice, admittedly, but yeah, he was always going to be their pick, and then eventually they settled on it. And yeah, despite the fact that Quantum Break doesn't, it, like, I'll be real here, the game ends on not really a cliffhanger, but it ends in a very open-ended, what's going to happen next kind of way. There will not be more follow-up to it, but as some know, Sean Ashmore is in Alan Wake 2 as a character named Tim Quantum Breaker anyway. Also Tim Time Breaker anyway. These games fucking rule, dude. Not a spoiler, but you might recall Sheriff Breaker from Alan Wake 1, because the sheriff of the town, and yes, that he is in fact her cousin. I loved that as a way to keep him around, but there's a lot more connective tissue to Quantum Break than just that. And again, that is pure multiversey stuff. This is there's sort of implications in here of like another sort of side and story of like certain characters always meeting in the same way that they play with. Hey, guess what? Not the only actor that'll come up later. But yeah, so the actor that plays Dylan is also in this game. I'm going to talk a little bit more about his role later at the end of this specific episode, because there's stuff to talk about there. But that's not the only actor that we'll see coming up.
You'd been away for 6 years.
One of the main reasons I wanted to play the PC version, for the record, is because this version is 4K 30. The Series X could easily run it at 60, but of course Xbox never bothered to care about this game after they released it, so they didn't bother to upgrade it to run at 60. So whatever. So anyway,
touch, but
4K, 30 FPS, it's fine.
Not so much.
It'll be okay.
How did it make you feel?
I was just happy to see Paul.
It probably looks nicer for you guys, to be fair, because YouTube's gonna force a 60, but whatever.
Rough night, huh?
Or it'll look choppy, who knows?
It's just whatever's doesn't even matter anymore.
That's some great drunk acting.
Yeah.
I guess I should go find Paul.
Incredible. Honestly, I didn't even think I'd ever get a chance to stream this one, but here we are.
Whoa.
Jack.
Just got to the campus. Where are you?
God, it's good to hear your voice. When you hit the courtyard, look right, you'll see this fancy modern physics building with the lights on. I'll meet you inside there. I am so looking forward to this, man.
You still haven't told me what this is.
I know. See you soon.
Why 4 a.m.?
Cryptic friends at the campus.
Paul had always been a showman.
Protest flyer. Hey, you, take action now. Marlock Solutions wants to... I haven't actually. To be fair, Sean Ashmore has an identical twin brother that when I see them side by side, I can't tell the difference between them. So, like... And also, this character has a brother in this game who's played by an actor you might probably also recognize. You'll see him very soon. They do look shockingly like they could play brothers, so I think it works out. Want to tear down the pride at Riverport University, the beautiful and historic library building generations have studied in? This is part of our heritage, but they don't care. Are you going to put up with that? Of course you aren't. Are you going to take action? Of course you are. First of all, go online, use hashtag save the library and get loud. The only way they'll stop if they look bad enough doing it. Secondly, join our protest at the university on October 8th. Let's show them that there are still people left in Riverport who give a crap. Save the rec center. Locate narrative objects in the world to immerse yourself deeper in Quantum Break's story. You can review them in the menu. Certain things we look at will actually affect the live action TV show part of this later. Which I did checking. There's no problem with streaming. It's all on YouTube anyway, so we're good. But also, it would be really fucking weird if it is. Like, it's literally part of the game. It's no different than, like, yeah. I didn't play the Poison Pill trailer! God damn it! Ah, that's the second time in a row. I need to turn on the thing again that makes it play it automatically. It's not worth this. I'd rather have to deal with that than that keep happening. I'll play it during a break, but fuck. Sources. The one time it doesn't play. Yeah, I know. Weeks of it forcing itself, and now when I actually want it to. Alright, where's the trailer? Properties. Restart play. No, wait. Where is it? Restart playback when source becomes active. Yeah, sure. There. Hopefully that does that. Okay, all set. Anyway. Oh, also I'm realizing now I should probably have me up in the corner. I gotta think about where certain things will go. I'll put you down here. There we go. Okay, all set. Stop Monarch Problems poster. Stop Monarch Problems. For years, Monarch Solutions has been buying out Riverport piece by piece, steamrolling our small businesses and local culture to establish corporate dominance. On October 9th, they intend to demolish the historic Riverport University Library to make way for additional Monarch-funded university research centers. They've gone too far! God damn it! Microsoft, what? Who said that? Sick of Monarch Solutions turning our city into a corporate monopoly? So are we. It's time to stop trading culture for profits. It's time to stop Monarch on October 8th at 7 p.m. Help us spread awareness of Monarch. You get the idea. Amy Ferrero. Amy Ferrero is the one that started that. That actually does matter. Guest seminar from Dr. Sophia Amaral. You should actually remember that one. At the Henry Kim Theater, the recently appointed head of Monarch Solutions Physics Research Division, Dr. Sophia Amaral, has taken much of her inspiration from the theories of Riverport's own Dr. William Joyce, and now devotes herself to discovering practical applications for chronon particles. Her presentation will highlight the evolution of chronon particle research and will be followed by a Q&A on career advice for aspiring physicists. Yes, they're called chronon particles, because yes, of course they are. Also, we're not going to see her in this episode, but that character, Emerald, very important character, played by the lady that plays Miles Morales' mom in the Spidey games, which is hilarious.
Come on, Amy, call
Boy, have I not looked at something that's in 30 FPS in a while.
The protests seemed like a lost cause. Made me sympathize with the students.
If you're with that fraternity, you've done enough damage. We're being shut down.
Hey, I come in peace. I'm just meeting a friend nearby.
At 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, we're spreading awareness about Monarch Solutions, so if you want to know how badly they're giving us the shaft, then you could just ask me.
I'm now realizing that, like, I just realized something. Oh, wait. Now I'm realizing why my internal sound is so different. Oh, because I haven't balanced my own internal audio thing through the PC in a long time. I forgot how I do that. Oh shit, turn these way up then. Max these out. And then... there we go. That's better. Okay, sorry. I haven't had to mix the audio independently in over a year like that. That's funny. Anyway.
All right, what's going on here?
That's way better. Okay, there we go.
How would you feel if you knew a corporate monopoly
This is
was taking
early
a
Xbox
massive
One
dump
era,
all over
by the
your
way,
personal
which means
history?
that some facial expressions are very exaggerated.
Quite an opener.
Good. Because that beautiful library over there is over 100 years old. It's part of the city's heritage. And Monarch Solutions plans to tear it down tomorrow. Do you want to know why? We've got a chart with all the details.
I do. I think he just spoke and the line didn't play.
Go ahead, check out the chart.
Or, no, I have to go check. I have to actually go look. Oh, this. Yeah, there we go.
Monarch's tearing down the library to build another research facility. For what?
I bet you're gonna tell me.
To push their corporate agenda. I mean, look at those numbers. They're slowly taking over the city and everybody's completely blind to it.
It doesn't look good. Hey, I gotta meet my friend, but keep fighting this.
This timeline of events,
All right.
decently important,
Enjoy the
actually.
booty call.
Not exactly.
Not with that guy. Bought out all major tech and security companies in Riverport. Hey, guess what? It's a time travel story, so the timeline of events kind of matters. If you can believe that. Bought out all major tech and security companies in Riverport using earnings from shady investments. Evaded questioning regarding who was truly running Monarch in 2000. Bought out major media outlets. Questions stopped being asked. Bought Gull Island in 2006. Tore down war monuments to construct R&D facilities. 2008. Demolished Riverport's central train station to build Monarch Tower. 2010. Purchased entire industrial district and dry docks, putting thousands of people out of work. 2016. Currently. Aim to demolish Riverport University Historical Library to replace it with yet another research facility. For the record, this game, I do genuinely think this game has like my favorite time travel rules in anything. They're so good. I love the way that they genuinely play time travel in a way that I've seen a lot of writers go their own direction with it. I remember seeing people say things about this game when it came out, like, this is how time travel would work, which is a really good way to describe it. Obviously, that's facetious, but, like, I think it's cool. Now, for the record, listen up, because this is the part where Remedy pays homage to what didn't come. Find the truth and expose the lies.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
I was losing my mind when I saw this. And it's crazy because this proof of concept for Alan Wake 2, which is what you're currently looking at, so much of this actually ended up in the game that they went for. I'm gonna pause this real quick, by the way, for a second, just to point out, there are some fucking mouth breathers out there that think that this was meant to be like the complete image of their vision. And by the way, to be fair, when I say they think this, I know it's not really that. I know that we're talking about mouth breathing idiots that like are just using it as an excuse to mask the racism. But people who looked at this and thought, when it's very obviously a video of like the studio grabbing whoever they could at the office to do it, they took this as that lady on the side is supposed to be a white lady. In Alan Wake 2, she's black. And that's a problem, apparently. Meanwhile, all the people that worked at the studio will tell you until they're blue in the face, yeah, no, that was just, we literally just got Sally from down at the, from accounting or whatever. Like literally not in any way meant to be final. This is literally 2 games before they were actually making it. Of course, nothing was solid or final here. But of course, some people like to point back to this thing and be like, look, it was supposed to be a white lady. No, you're just a racist. You're just a racist, and you really want to point to something that even the people that have made the thing are telling you, no, the character's race didn't matter. It literally doesn't affect the character at all. Like, you're dumb. Anyway, that's the last time we're bringing that up. It really is crazy how much of this actually does kind of, like, not in the exact right ways, but how much of this does work its way into the final game. They had ideas already, and it's very interesting.
Wake has a bloody knife in his light of the flashlight. He smiles a wicked face. He lies in the blood on his face.
And they stick this right up front, too. Imagine shooting this in, like, the studio's back alley lot or whatever, for this.
All of us have two faces. The one we wear for all to see, and the face that lies beneath in the dark.
And Jack's like, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that looks kind of rad. Can I watch that movie? Anyway.
Paul had always been hungry for success. Driven. He made it onto a lot of those top young professionals lists. And now he was coordinating some huge project at the university. It's a big deal for him.
Before we go, there's a character that I just remembered that is sitting outside the front entrance that's very important. It's one of the only times they appear in-game instead of the live-action thing, and I want to be sure I don't miss them. Because I think I was about to. In fact, it looks like I missed a lot of things, to be honest. There he is! Okay. Yes, that is Lance Reddick. God, I miss him, dude. He was so cool.
Good morning.
Yeah. Hey, you work for Monarch, don't you? I've seen your face on the news.
Guilty as charged.
One of the coolest voices we ever had.
Anti-Monarch protest doesn't exactly seem like your scene.
I like to keep a close eye on the opposition.
Uh-huh. A little dressy for 4 a.m., don't you think?
It's a very special occasion.
I'm guessing you're not referring to the protest.
Let's call it a private function. You'll have to excuse me, I have work to attend to.
I see. Sorry, I just remembered he was there, and I would have felt very upset if I missed that. I have to fiend on any Lance Reddick content I can get. God, I'm so sad he's dead. What isn't he only? He was barely 40, right? How old was he?
That's vaguely ominous.
No, he was 60. That's still not great, though. Because it wasn't like a natural thing. It was like cancer or something, if I'm not mistaken. Such a bummer. For the record, like, you could tell Remedy loved working with that man. There's a certain character in Alan Wake 2 that I'm pretty sure was gonna be Lance Reddick. Lance Reddick has a dedication in the credits for a reason of Alan Wake 2. It's not for no reason. It's not just because they loved him. It's genuinely for a reason. Well, okay, that is also a reason, I'm sure.
Hey, do you know where the physics building is?
You mean the big-ass metallic turtle behind me? Hard to miss, man.
He's not wrong.
Thanks.
To be fair, me running up to it and then going backwards does make Jack look like a fucking idiot.
Babe, can we go home yet?
Hey, it's Bobby Radford here on the tail end of the night shift.
Fuck subtitling this, apparently. Guess I'll shut up.
Just waking up? Or you getting ready for bed? Or maybe you're asleep. I wouldn't blame you. Not a lot going down in downtown tonight. Unless you're at the Riverport University campus.
I know, I like to fiend on all the little side stuff. I know. It's context.
Down the old campus library and put up a brand new building. The protesters are saying that
hey, why didn't
building's
I
a
sub
part
this?
of our heritage, and we don't need Monarch gobbling up yet another bit of Riverport. Personally, I'm with the activists on this one. I'm sure Monarch's new building will be big and shiny, but well, come on, who gives a shit? I love that old library, even if it is kind of falling apart. I like things with character. And Monarch, hell, they've got all the character of a brand new smartphone. Sure, call me a hipster, whatever. I just think you don't have to be a smug douchebag with organic sneakers and an ironic NASCAR cap to prefer a nice corner restaurant with personality to yet another Olive Garden, you know? Still, much as it pains me to say this, I think this is a done deal. Monarch's gonna take that library down tomorrow no matter what we say. Might as well back it up and go home and get ready for the next fight. Because you know, they aren't done with our town yet, right?
For the record, something that I want to also say is that because I had so many things happen disastrously today and I got started so late, this game has 5 chapters and they do function very similarly to Alan Wake's episode acts. They are structured very similarly. They have cliffhangers and then TV episodes at the end. We're gonna go ahead and do the first act of Quantum Break today, TV episode included, just so we can get a full picture of what we're doing here. And then I'm probably gonna do 2 at a time from then on out. Although there's only 4 TV episodes. Hey, look.
Protest's over. Head home.
Not why I'm here, Chief. Holster that safety whistle.
Prick.
Hey, look, a
Where's
character
your
from the
uniform?
TV show.
Excuse me.
Come on. I've been in shit enough to smell out security.
You sure this is somewhere that you want to be sniffing around?
Was that supposed to be a threat? Because that's adorable.
You got me. Just walk away.
Not the happiest guy, are you? I'm guessing you don't get invited
Keep
to many
goading.
dinner parties.
I said walk away.
All right. Good talk.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Well, no, he's
Liam
more.
Burke, a
Oh,
modern
okay.
security officer.
No,
Our
it's
first
internal
meeting was
monologue.
cordial compared to him introducing a rifle butt to my head later on.
Oh, spoilers. And if you were like, God damn, get in there already. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
You made a long trip just to see a research project?
Well, reading between the lines, Paul was under a lot of pressure. He needed a friend. I wanted to help him any way I could.
I'm like trying to think if this was literally the last physical game I bought for my Xbox. I think it might be. And it wasn't even this Xbox.
Son of a bitch.
Jack Joyce.
Struggling to think.
In the flesh.
The esteemed Mr. Paul Serene. I'm shaking money bags.
Shut up and bring it in. Welcome home.
And even then, you have to download the TV episodes. They're not even on the disc. Even though they're vital.
6 years.
But also, they're like
Now we're
70
starting
gigs,
to
so
never come
I at
back.
least understand that part.
Yeah, me too.
Come on.
I'm told this guy was in Game of Thrones, but I don't know that, to be honest.
This way. We're going
This is my favorite part of talking to him, and he's like, yeah, let's go see the thing, and then
First
immediately
class.
running
Thank
around
you
and
for
looking
that.
at everything in the office,
Step
and he's
up
very
from our
annoyed
van
about
trip
it.
to Utah.
I missed that van.
I'm guessing Will's not meeting us.
He doesn't know we're here.
Hey, look, there's the
I knew
actor that
Paul
plays his
had asked
brother,
my
if you
brother Will
recognize
to
him.
consult on his project. Will was all the family I had, but
I'm gonna fix the display real quick. Like the brightness seems just a little. Yeah, bring it
It
down
was
a bit.
difficult.
Seems a bit much. Yeah, that seems much better, especially for the broadcast. Oh yeah, no, that looks a lot better on the camera. Yeah. There you go.
incident? Jesus, Will. You do this
A
time.
lot of the game's
Yo, Paul.
text
you think you got
stuff
enough
is like
space here?
emails that you have to read back
Well,
through.
you know, us business types need somewhere to practice our putting.
Some of the emails that will go backwards, like they'll have it actually in order, so you should actually scroll to the bottom first. I don't know if this one counts as that, but I'll do that this time just to be sure. Haley, any idea who William Joyce is? Got a strange request to cut his clearance at exactly 4:20 a.m. The order was from Liam Burke of Monarch's Security Division. I know they're consulting for university security. How do they have actual security authority here? Whole thing seems sketchy to me. Thoughts?
I promise, what I'm about to show you is far more exciting than the
Quiet, you. I asked and got
That will be for you to
confirmation.
decide.
from our supervisor that Dr. William Joyce's security clearance needs to be revoked. So yeah, it's time for termination. The time for termination is scheduled for 4:20 a.m. October 9th precisely. No wonder why that exact time must be a contract thing. The guy was consulting on Promenade, but he lost his shit in front of the investors a few days ago. I was the one dragging him out. It got pretty crazy. He was yelling about how some lady warned him this would happen. No idea what the hell that was about. What? No idea what the hell that was about. If it was up to me, I'd cut his clearance immediately, but screw it. They don't want my advice. I don't want to get involved in any of that Monarch stuff anyway. Let's just do our jobs. Just keep an eye open for Dr. Joyce until then, okay? Yes, don't feel too bad about it. I heard this guy actually stole some video game for the break lounge or something, so maybe not something nobody will running around anyway.
You love making me wait, don't you?
I do.
Small pleasures.
I love looking at every little thing and annoying the shit out of you.
How much did you pay them to put this on display when I got here?
Even I'm not that tacky.
Paul Serene, product director, with a track record of extremely profitable business ventures behind him. Paul Serene joined Riverport University in 2010 to head one of them. By the way, yes, also one of my problems with this game is how upfront heavy the text is. It lessens after this bit, trust me. Don't worry. With a track record of extremely profitable business ventures surrounding. Don't worry, the action will come way faster than you think it will. Business ventures behind him, like faster than Alan Wake 1, to be honest. Unless you count the dream. Paul Serene joined Riverport University in 2010 to head one of the most significant physics research projects the university has ever seen. He is the shut the fuck up. He is the youngest project director in the history of the university and by far the most successful to date. His involvement has encouraged a flood of high-profile investments that resulted in the extremely ambitious yet unrevealed quantum physics project referred to as Project Promenade. In his own words, I'm not a scientist myself, and thus it may come as a surprise to many that I have fought to obtain the position as project director of development here at the university. For me, it's a dream come true. Growing up, my best friend was the brother of renowned quantum physicist William Joyce. I've always been fascinated by William's work, and his publications from 1997 to 1999 were groundbreaking for the scientific community. As a businessman, I've been able to help shape a path to help create practical applications for William's work by building on the foundation that he created with a group of immensely talented physicists. That was the basis for Project Promenade, and the results have been absolutely revolutionary. Paul Serene's favorite support team is the Riverport Rexes. You could see him in front row in every game, making him very personable. It also kind of sounds like he maybe jacked some stuff from my brother, but anyway, don't worry about that. God, that ghosting effect from the 30 FPS is so weird. It's weird. I think I've been looking at so much stuff on the Pro and that I'm like actively not used to that. But oh well. Also, the PSSR 2.0 update apparently hits tonight, so it's just there to taunt me about the fact that we're not playing Control right now.
It's quite the facility you got here.
What can I say? I have a knack of milking money out of wealthy investors.
Xbox, record
At least he said it. That's a wall. That's a pole. Anyway.
There's more to this than you're letting on. Is it about my brother?
Still worry about him, huh?
If Will did something wrong, then...
Jack, man. Look, I've been tight-lipped about this for a reason. This project we've been working on is going to change the entire world.
Why do I smell one of your long-winded presentations on the horizon?
I would never. Oh, look. A perfectly placed presentation to illustrate the project. Now, who put that there?
Oh, shocking.
Okay.
Just bust on my face already, dude. I get it.
Jack. Come on.
We'll get to your lab. I want to see your presentation.
Show me your stupid slideshow, idiot.
Come on, man. Dazzle me.
Well, if you insist.
Progress. Our primary
graphic design is my passion.
Over time, we have cured life-threatening illnesses. Explore the world.
Oh, good. Going into marketing spiel mode.
Don't ruin my flow. But there is one element which denies us true progress. Time itself. Now, I'm not a scientist, but here's how it's been explained to me. We've known that, in theory, a rotating black hole creates a deformation in space-time, potentially allowing travel through both space and time. Years ago, William Joyce Your brother posited the existence of chronon
I feel like people will recognize that
known
actor.
as Meyer-Joyce particles, which fill an
You'll recognize him for real if you still don't when he
enabling
shows up in a
constant
bit.
and steady progression of time. Here at Project Promenade, we have combined both these theories to discover a way to manipulate that field. And the results are staggering.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
There's more, but that's enough of a primer for now.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
It makes no damn
so this is about
sense.
quantum physics. Paul, you know my brother spent years stuck down that rabbit hole. Is that why you brought Will on as a consultant?
When Dr. Kim passed away, your brother was the obvious choice to bring in to replace him.
The city had changed. Paul changed. Didn't feel right being back.
It was your hometown. In 6 years, you never felt any desire to return?
There was always more keeping me away.
No, it's nothing over here. Okay. What about the other side? Gotta make him wait as long as I can. Really tick him off. They've already started the bwong Inception that sound. That's funny. This is a rare thing for me to say, but there is something that smells really nice in the air right now, and I don't know what. Look at how blue that is.
Welcome to Project Promenade.
It's a good blue. 5 minutes before the fracture in time. Oh, really?
You guys must have some budget.
Spoilers!
What is all this?
The future, Jack.
I hope it doesn't involve this room.
The biggest discovery.
That would be unfortunate.
It's impressive, but Will's the scientist. What do you need me for?
There's a reason we're doing this at 4 a.m., Jack. I need someone I can trust. I need you to help me convince Will.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
See,
when your brother
stuff
found
like
out the
this,
scope of what we were
it gives
building
me
here,
trust
he...
issues.
Well, you know Will.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta get something from my desk. Will overreacted. Scared off the investors, ranting about miscalculations, dangers.
The goat.
All with no evidence.
Or is it a ram?
It works. But they're gonna cut our funding if I don't prove it. I see the concept of personal space is still foreign to you.
Correct.
Somebody's got to keep tabs on you.
An incredibly bad explanation for just jumping on someone's fucking computer and immediately opening it up. Rams of the curly horns. Well, thank you very much for that. Then I guess I got it right. I think. Unless you're saying I'm wrong. In which case... Paul, investors have made their decision. Based on William Joyce's concerns, they are halting all funding for Project Promenade until an equally qualified specialist can be assigned to the project to perform a further inspection. I did match everything. Can we zoom in on it? I'll take another look. Project Promenade until an equally qualified specialist can be assigned to the project to perform further inspection. I did everything I could to sway the vote. Let me let these charge while I read these. To sway the vote. Where was it? But the only board member who voted in your favor was Martin Hatch, who we saw earlier, by the way. Lance Reddick's character. We brought up William Joyce's questionable mental health, but the damage was already done. He planted the seed of doubt. Let me know how you wish to proceed, Murr. Murr, we absolutely cannot afford to lose momentum at this point. If we put Project Promenade on hold, we will lose every Chronon specialist on staff overnight. Monarch is paying double the wages we are. It would be an absolute nightmare. Our staff is irreplaceable, and I'm struggling to hold on to them as it is. I've known William Joyce since childhood. There's no doubt he's a genius, but he also has a history of paranoia and mental instability. He's lost sight of the big picture. His concerns regarding Project Promenade are outlandish, unfounded, and based on ludicrous conjecture. The only reason we pulled Will in as an advisor was because there are no other qualified specialists available who the investors will trust to sign off on the project now that Dr. Kim is gone. We can't just wait for the board to find a suitable replacement because there are none. Kim approved these figures long before his death. I refuse to let Will sabotage everything we're building here. I need you to keep the investors distracted. Buy me time before a final decision is reached. I'll find a way to gather the proof we need in order to proceed to beta testing. Give me 48 hours. I'll make this right. Double check. Those look curly to me.
You always did drag me to these situations.
Me drag you.
Oh, I guess we
One
missed the
word,
line last time.
Utah.
Haha. All right. Touche.
And from what I hear, you've attracted plenty of trouble without me these past few years.
Well, apparently it's my forte.
I guess he was still too engaged with the other dialogue to do that earlier. All right, come on.
Jack, you know asking for her help is not easy for me. I am in deep trouble. You see, the tests I have to run here are not strictly speaking legal. You're
See,
the
it
only
said
one I can trust to help me
earlier.
with
It
this.
said
Whatever Will did, I want to make it
5 minutes.
I love my older brother,
but like,
he didn't make it.
I
easy.
feel like we're past 5
It's
minutes
already
now. But oh
essentially
well.
set up. Anyone can do it, but you're the one I want to do this with. Jack, thank you. I knew I could count on you.
You can just wait long enough and time is saved. Cause you butterfly affected too long from the 5 minute countdown by looking at his email for too long. Hey look, the universe is saved. Holy shit, this is a big one. Okay, Jesus Christ.
I'm a writer,
Okay, goddamn, alright. Okay, this is actually how he invited him here, so this is the context you were probably waiting for. Alright, coming home. Jack, it's been too long. You ever coming home for a visit? The ocean sewage Muscovy Riverport isn't luring you back yet, not to brag, but they've recently deemed the city the most coastal Detroit of America.
Jesus Christ, what the
Everybody's thrilled, as you can imagine. What's the latest? Where are you now? I'm guessing you're squatting in some Buddhist temple making feng shui bracelets and brushing up in your Bikram. Cultural ignorance intentional to aggravate you. That's a good bit. Still waiting for the day that I can get the call that you need me to bust you out of some shady Thai prison. I've got a fund on standby in case for your inevitable fuck-ups with the law. In all seriousness, though, hope you're doing well, though, man. Miss you. By the way, this is gonna come as a shock, but remember the big project I told you I'm heading up at the university? They want to bring in your brother as a consultant for the final stages. Just wanted to let you know before you read it online or something. You'll be reading a lot more about our project once it goes public very, very soon. It'll be hard to avoid the buzz even over there. We both know William can be difficult. Any advice on how best to deal with him? Best? Paul. Subject, moneybags. 1 second. Okay. Moneybags. Navigating my way through Vietnam, heading back to Thailand in the near future. Hope you're keeping that fund stacked because I'm bound to make some bad decisions along the way. Actually, I got in a little bit of trouble down that way already, but I think it's all sorted now. And nobody made the mistake of calling the cops. How's the high life? Saw an article on you recently. Top 30 entrepreneurs under 30 or something, still wearing that ridiculously overpriced watch I see. About Will, what can I say, really? Clearly, I'm not the expert on dealing with my brother. There's a reason we haven't talked in 6 years. The best advice I can give you is this: lose the watch. Will's in good hands. Don't worry. I'll stop wearing the watch when you stop stealing fugly ram statuettes for souvenirs from police stations.
See, it's stuff like this that gives me trust.
I appreciate this. It's nice little bits of character, but also it's interesting that like Jack is immediately kind of characterized as like a bit of a weirdo, and I actually think that makes him much more interesting to me. You'll never let that one go, will you? I keep the photo as my phone background. Your noble protest still provides me with inspiration. Travel safe. To Paul. That's borderline creepy. Best of luck finishing up the project. Talk soon. Coming home. Jack, you know I'm the last person to ever ask for a favor, but I desperately need your help, man. Everything I built here, my entire career, it's all at risk of crashing down if I don't do something. I need to take... By the way, at this point, I've averted the end of time. At this point, I've solved the problem. I've been on his email for too long.
How about that?
My entire career, it's all risk of crashing down if I don't do something. I need to take the only measure I can to put this project back on track, but I can't do it alone. I need somebody I can truly trust to help me fix this. Where are you right now? I only have 48 hours to set things right. I know Riverport is the last place you want to be, but I can have a flight booked for you immediately. I realize this is by no means a small ask, but I'm desperate. I need to know you're in. Best. Paul. And we catch up to now, relatively. Almost 2 decades as friends, but not once have you ever asked for help. This must be bad. You okay? What kind of trouble are you in? Of course I'm in. I'm here for you, man. Currently in Bangkok, but I can find a way to Riverport as soon as possible. We'll wait by a computer for further details. I just booked you a flight from Bangkok to Riverport. First class. Taxi will be waiting for you at the airport when you get here and drive you straight to the university. I can tell you, I can't tell you any more over email, but I will explain everything when you get here. You just saved my life. These aren't the ideal conditions for a reunion, but I can't wait to see you again. I'll pack my things and head to the airport ASAP. Whatever this is about, just make sure Will doesn't know I'm coming home. Not the kind of baggage I need to unpack right now. And now we're caught up. I'm gonna grab a popsicle real quick. Oh man. My throat clearly needs it after that talking, but I'm gonna have a minute to eat it, thankfully. 1 second. Can you tell I'm reading quickly because I know this game has, well, if you do the reading anyway, which I of course am going to. This game has a bit of a slow start. It doesn't really if you're not reading everything, but like, you know, I'm a psycho, so you know.
So, what's this?
Corridor schematics. Travel clockwise leads to a forward progression in time. Counterclockwise, travel backwards.
Oh, it's like you invented a clock.
Sweet.
Yes. Years ahead of our time.
I appreciate that he's like, yeah, you're full of shit, man. Come on.
I need you to push the lever over there, labeled Chronon Conduit. That'll activate the core. I'm gonna run diagnostics and make sure it remains stable.
These fucking college bros in building and fucking with the forces of nature in real time. I'm literally not even sure what direction it's asking me to do. Okay, there we go.
That's just the Chronon Conduit initiating.
Sci-fi terms, jargon. It's not really jargon if it's a MacGuffin made-up term, is it?
We need to keep pushing forward, Jack.
Are you sure it's supposed to do that?
The figures are all stable.
What was that?
The core replicates a micro black hole, so activating it can be a bit intense.
A black hole?
A little.
What exactly are we testing here?
You're about to find out. This way. We've got to raise the corridor. Just like old times, eh? Slightly illegal, moderately reckless.
My favorite.
I raised some hell with Paul in the past. I could tell this was different. Still, I didn't understand how massive and far-reaching the consequences for this would be. How could I?
I knew Paul. He played it cool, but I could tell he was nervous.
It's happening. We're really doing this, Jack. It's gonna be amazing.
The crazy thing is, I think I still missed a couple narrative objects. No, I don't think they're just in this section. I think it's further in the episode. Just to be clear, the amount of text and reading, like there is stuff,
Here,
but like that, but it's not like.
You need this key to activate the corridor.
There's a lot less of it as we go, or at least there's some stuff happening between. Let's put it that way. That being said, man, it was nice in Illinois when they read all that shit out loud to you, huh?
Security precautions. Ready?
Let me get my head out of the way for a second.
It's like we're launching a nuke. Wait, we're not launching a nuke, right?
One way to find out. 3, 2, 1. Jack.
What? You didn't say zero.
I forgot it was, you had to press it yourself, sorry.
Okay, you turn, I'll follow.
I forgot that wasn't a cutscene. I missed the X.
Close enough.
Okay, fine, whatever.
God damn, Paul. What is this?
Corridor. Passenger enters one end, travels around the loop, exits the other, and arrives
So
at the
fucking cool.
time in the physical location where the machine is situated in that time.
Passenger. Wait. This is a corridor for... You're actually going inside that thing? In the machine, through time?
He only just caught up.
I'm going to be the first, Jack. And you're my witness.
This is crazy, Paul. I mean, this can't be safe. What happens when...
Our team has already proved it works in the trial phase. It is ready. We've passed every test, every inspection. We're about to make history, Jack. All you have to do is hit that switch.
I don't think I want to. Well, at least it's been like 10 minutes, so I've already broken the rules, so hey, let's go for it.
To the past.
Remember this moment.
So rad.
Paul, what? How?
It's fine. It's okay. Stay calm, Jack.
Stay calm.
Now, this might strike some viewers as harsh, but I believe everyone involved in this story should die.
There's two of you. You just fucking multiplied.
This is exactly what was supposed to happen. He's me, a future version of me from 2 minutes in the future. Your evil future self. We did it! Fucking
Don't touch your past self! You're gonna explode the universe!
Imagine the implications. We could warn people about disasters before they happen, cure diseases before they spread. I just had this conversation. Still sounds good second time.
Jesus Christ.
Now go into the machine. You need to complete the cycle. Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Wait, Paul, what are you doing?
It's all a big loop, Jack. I need to enter the machine and travel back to the moment I exited the machine in order to, well, be here.
And what if you don't?
There is no what if.
Oh!
It's already happened.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
We know!
You saw it, Jack. We did it.
Oh, that's impossible. That's literally impossible. I mean, I can't even...
There's no time to stop.
He can't even.
We need to test the other direction. Set the machine to 5 minutes in the future.
Done.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh no. Jack.
Hey.
Well, you have to help me with this. We have to shut this thing down now.
No, stop him!
Shut up!
Hold on.
the core!
Hold on. We can't shut it down. Paul's still in there.
Shut up!
Look
Shut
at me.
up!
Look at me. Put the gun down and we can talk, okay?
No, there's no time.
You're not thinking straight. Put the gun down. Jesus Christ, Will.
Time is going to end. Jack, you have to trust me.
Or what?
See, it's stuff like this
I gotta
that gives you trust issues.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Oh, she hit me with the chronons too good.
You okay?
I think so. I'll find a way out. Make sure Will's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I could hear Will's words in my head. Time is going to end.
I love these effects here with all the stuff that's like moving through time. You can push it a little bit, and then the minute you get out of range, it all pulses back. It's the coolest effect. I love it.
Is this really happening?
It's so sick. It's such a great effect.
What the hell? This is crazy. Will.
Buddy? Hit him with those chronons, girl.
Hey, Will.
What have we done? She warned me. I knew she was right. All this time. I warned Paul. This could all have been avoided. But too late.
Out of the way, chair.
Come on. Jammed. This wasn't supposed to happen. The fix up.
Stutter. Collapsed.
Hi. Guys with guns.
There's no other way out. Going through the machine.
Oh, wait. No.
Jack! This way! Jack! Jack! Come on! Just get through the hatch I came in through.
Then go.
I didn't want to leave Paul.
What have you done?
I didn't know where he ended up.
Okay. No big deal. Guys with guns and, you know, time nonsense. It is kind of a shame that I mean, I wish I could have played the PC version and gotten like a better gameplay experience out of it, but then you don't get to have like the stuff that they do in the TV show work correctly, and I would have had to stream them, and that wouldn't have worked. Where that wouldn't have worked.
Their hands.
Man, the frame rate in this game's all over the place though, which is crazy because it's only running 30. Oh no, he's crow-nutting! It's so dumb. Jesus, the frame pacing on this scene is terrible.
You just... What just... Go. This way. Move.
Microsoft fucking fucked with this game after they stopped working with it.
Energy that saved Will.
Jack,
Act 1, Part 2. So yeah, we're gonna do Act 1 only tonight.
It must have
There's 5.
It's your relation to the chrono field.
What I just did back there.
Plus the TV episode.
What the hell is happening?
That's what I'm telling you.
Not in the right language.
Explosion make time go bad. If time is an egg, then that egg is fucking broken. The time egg is fucked.
This is my favorite analogy.
Why is there an egg in this?
There's a fracture in time. It's breaking down, leading to the end of time and door.
What?
Locked.
The egg is fucked. The time egg is fucked. Stop fucking the time egg.
That didn't help.
Stand back. I'll get it open.
HQ, securing the server. Over.
More of them. Hide.
They're coming. In here. I warned Paul about this. About the calculations. I tried to make it listen.
The calculations.
Shoving a gun in my face? Yes, a gun.
We all make mistakes,
The
okay?
universal symbol for shut the fuck up and listen to me.
Sound logic is always... Shh. You...
It's... That's really good.
We're on this side. We sure you didn't head back up to the lab? You could have gone back and tried to take the service elevator out of
This doesn't make any sense. How?
Orders are to
Why
keep all
are you
exits
even
closed.
here?
That's your biggest concern right now?
Backup's en route to flush him out.
Paul brought me here to clean up your mess. My mess? Do you even...
Yes, your mess.
I can't see shit right there. I may have to crawl behind.
Raider team, target spotted exiting the service elevator.
You heard her. Let's go.
You have no context for any of this, Jack. You weren't here. A lot happens in 6 years. This is bigger than us. Can't make it personal.
Yeah, no, never. Who would do that?
Kill us, Will. It's pretty goddamn personal. Listen, getting you involved is the last thing I wanted. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm involved now, motherfucker. Oh boy. And now we get to Remedy's signature style of gameplay.
We have to stop this before it's too late. How?
Which is apparently we were reading, so my bad. Okay, this is one email. Hey James, Paul Serene had just had me go through every step of activating the machine in detail with him for over 3 hours. Do you have any idea what's going on with Project Promenade? Do you think he's replacing us? And what about Dr. Joyce? All the stuff he said about how we won't be able to stabilize the chronon field. What if he was right about the miscalculations? I know he comes across as a crank, but he came up with a lot of the research we're now building on. I don't understand the implications if there is an error, but Joyce seemed to think it was serious business. Also, I tried to look up an interview of the figures today, but all the files have been locked by somebody named Martin Hatch from Monarch Solutions. I know they put some money into this project, but do they seriously have that much authority over us? I'm so confused. Yeah. Okay, no, so now I did miss some things. I don't know what I missed in that section. I feel like I have missed something every time. I maybe should have actually gone and gotten a guide for that, but oh well.
Look at this. It's the goddamn paramilitary out there. And we're the target.
Oh, we're not doing that? Oh, shit. Oh, we are. Okay. I need his magic touch.
You're better at the door thing.
What the fuck, man?
Will, get out!
Oh!
Target's armed. Opening fire.
Gun time.
We're pinned down.
There's that cool cinematic slowdown.
Jeez. Jack. Will, engage target. Put down the gun and load it.
They already know his name.
God damn it. Get behind him. Will,
They kind of stole that cinematic "you got the guy, he's dying" animation from Max Payne 3, huh?
I'd used a gun before. I'd been in a couple tough spots. Never had an army of pro gunmen chase me.
Paul was positive that the experiment would work. That the figures were correct. Because his specialists were a bunch of goddamn idiots. Their formulas were missing these variables entirely.
You're seriously making corrections right now?
Well, if they made them in the first place, we wouldn't be here.
You just initiated a quantum ring.
Let's get out of here.
Watch the next episode of the show to see the consequence of your actions. So little moments like that actually change things in the live action show part of the game. They're relatively minor moments, but it's basically like activating deleted scenes in a sense.
Not good. This is not good. Wait. It's coming down. Hide.
Not again.
Maybe I should actually just get a fucking all collectibles guide, huh? Maybe I should just grab that. There's not that many in this episode, clearly, so. Quantum break. All collectibles. Now, how long is Google gonna take when I open this stupid thing to actually just give me a video? Because the internet's being weird right now. Please, just just do the thing. Wait a second, I just remembered. Sorry. I'm not PC streaming right now, which means I can literally just open this in a tab next to here. What am I doing? 8 hours later. Cool, I've got a written guide on it. There, that'll do it. Okay. There. Alright, here we go. Part 1. Which ones did I miss over there anyway? Okay, now I've got it set. Okay. Yeah, what did I miss? Not the TV. Physics pillar. Apparently there was one on that wall there. Okay, I missed that, yeah. The RAM, the email, the spinny thing. That should have been the last one then. Interesting. Okay. And then next up is 1, 2, yada yada. Is the one we're actually in. There's only one more thing, so let's make sure that we didn't miss it. Now let's see. This is an interesting way to segment out this guide. Why have they written it like this? This is weird. Anyway, 1, 2. Okay, here we go. The last one. The first one's that computer. Second one's that thing. And the third one is in the lab after. Okay. Gotcha. Also another interesting. Oh, okay. And then the email in the lobby, red brick walled area. Okay, gotcha. Cool. I don't know why they structured this guide like this, but hey, that'll work. Thank you, Polygon. All right. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a second. These are desynced. Should be better. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's wrong. This audio is way desynced right now. I wonder why that is. Okay. And then I gotta plug these back in, yada yada. It's doing its thing. Okay. Now, do your job. Come on. I'm gonna play the sound effect. Perfect. It's fixed. But also, you still get the sound because you failed me.
Sony's brand new stupid piece of shit that doesn't do the goddamn thing it's fucking supposed to.
Smart devices attempting to access your TV. No. 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 Anyway.
You tell me. For once, this is my fault. Shooting.
Here we go. There we go. Remedy, of course, likes their very pulpy action as opposed to like the
Time's acting up again.
hyper violent. Like I would never describe this game as hyper violent. It's like almost Uncharted style pulpy shooting.
They know our names.
Not exactly like going for ultra violence like Max Payne or anything like that. It's not really their intent. Ah, there it is. Cool. Work. Check it out. I was looking for a key among people, among these protesters in case we need to get some leverage. It's a bit of a crapshoot. It's not like they have an official website with an org chart or something, but one of them had our email address on a poster, so I took a look at our inbox. Totally a great use of my time and expertise, by the way. And these people are so interesting and not at all boring me to death. This Amy Ferreira seems to be in charge. It's not like there's a real chain of command, but she seems to be coordinating the shit and generally calls the shots. Wait 1 second. Okay. Generally calls the shots. So we're gonna grab. So if we're gonna grab somebody, so we can spin things on later on, she'd be the one. She's got family she can lean on if we want to go that way. Check out the email below. There's some other names and intel I can find in there that you might find useful if we need to contain this. Now go ahead. Now go on with your bad self and get ready to, I don't know, do whatever it is you manly types do before conducting an illegal clandestine paramilitary operation. Lift weights, arm wrestle, smear some camo paint on each other's faces. Is that a thing? Good talk, Charlie. For the record, I'm also going to go ahead and grab this in the context of, yeah, I'm also going to go ahead and grab this in the context of a video. Quantum Break collectibles. That's probably easier to follow. Let's see. Videos. Is there really no video that does the whole game? There's just, okay, no, they only have one that's like per act. Okay, fine, whatever. I'll have to rock it. It'll be fine. Let me get up to where it was. Mute it. I don't need to be able to hear what they say. It's fine. Go forward, get me to the part that I'm at so that I can do this quickly from now on. This video does not need to be in HD. Like, roll this shit in like 720 or whatever. As long as I can see it. There we go. And the next one is there. Gotcha. Cool. I can work with that. Sick. All right. And we're good. And we're also good for the foreseeable future, too. What do you mean, 2? What? Wasn't that 3? Was that not 3? Oh, 3 is... Okay, sorry. Understood. Okay, now I know where 3 is. Okay, we're good.
We can't go to your car. Monarch could be expecting that.
We have to, Jack. It's important. To fix the fracture. We need to get to my car.
Okay, just walk me through this, Will. Okay, time's broken. Fine. But now you're saying we could fix it?
In theory. I built something for such an event years ago. But finding the countermeasure won't be easy.
The countermeasure? What? Okay.
What happened?
Maybe the door's still open. Let me try.
Oh no!
Will? Oh, crap. Frozen again.
Somehow I could focus and unfreeze Will, even if the world was still frozen.
Stunner. She was right. About the fracture. About all of this.
I love that. Take it right out of their hands. I'm going to be working in conjunction with Prowler Squad for the duration of this operation. Martin Hatch assures me you already know your roles, but I'm sending this list to make sure that you understand the roles of the squads you will be potentially assisting if the operation does not go according to plan. There is no room for error on this one. Bandit Squad. Establish and enforce perimeter around the university. Ensure quick arrival and departure of Extraction's core and squad. Prowler Squad. Move all civilians to beyond viewing distance of extraction. Operation viewing using cover story applied. Contingency plan. If operation goes hot, then apprehend any witnesses of extraction operation. Raider Squad. Infiltrate physics lab. Block all exits. Apprehend Jack and William Joyce if possible. Eliminate if not. Assist Extraction Squad in removing core from time machine. Extraction Squad. Remove core from the time machine. Lower core. Wheel out to extraction truck. Contingency plan. If operation goes hot, then extract core via helicopter. Deliver core to Operation Ground Zero. Wait for instructions on final transport to Monarch Tower. Striker Squad, remain in an underground parking garage as a last resort countermeasure. Last resort countermeasure was
Where's your car?
This way.
I love the look of that. Like the spinning helicopter blades. I love the look of that. It's so cool.
Met this girl.
What are you doing?
On my way here, I'm gonna get her moving. She's not unfreezing. It worked on you. Why isn't it working on the others?
I don't know. It may have to do with chronon exposure. Look at them all. It's a goddamn goddamn invasion. What are they doing? Why? They're taking everybody, every witness to what they've done.
Thinking about the moment where they all wake up and their guns are gone is very entertaining, though. Not the cabbie! Leave the cabbie guy alone! I'll take that. We take those. I feel like the visual aesthetic they developed for this game is so intriguing and interesting. I love everything about the Witness and Stunner's work.
How? Beth Wilder. It's complicated.
Beth Wilder. So, I'm gonna say it out loud. I pointed it out a game or so ago, but there is a poem in Alan Wake that has a line with the phrase,
you should go in first.
How exactly does it go? Before I get this wrong. Zane's poem, before I get this wrong. Come on. There we go, okay. Beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green. Like an evil...
After you.
No, wait, sorry, that one's part of the song. I want the actual poem, please. The actual one, please. Okay, fine, I'll get more specific and more... There we go. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home there lied a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. We have just introduced a character named Beth Wilder and Paul Serene. I simply wanted to point that out because, yes, you are supposed to notice that. It doesn't ultimately end up meaning anything because, you know, they don't own this anymore. It was meant to, but
Stuff's collapsed.
But
for now,
this wall, this crazy ass wall.
My car. They're patrolling the parking lot.
Oh God, it's okay. Okay, Will, calm down, okay? I'll take care of this. I'll fight my way through. I'll get the car and I'll bring it around.
Are you sure you can handle this?
No.
No.
Are you sure you can fix time?
No.
Then we'll call it even.
This crazy ass wall.
Alan Wake. I love this guy's stuff.
This crazy ass wall outlines basically everything in the Alan Wake universe to a degree that is frankly absurd and comedically wild. This fucking crazy wall seems to even tease things that haven't happened yet, which is wild. But anyway, it's crazy how many of these ideas were more solid than we thought for so long. If you would like to pause it and read them, go right ahead. I'm not gonna even try, but I'll make sure it's all visible enough. Also, Altered World Events, AWE, Alan Wake Experience, This House of Dreams, AWE, even now, they had ideas of what Control was gonna be. So yeah, there you go.
Here, you'll need the keys.
I will.
Hey, Jack. Be careful.
No, I was just gonna run in there and start shooting. Time vision. Locate enemies, hazards, and items. Time vision deactivates when you move.
What the hell?
My powers were growing. I started to sense things, premonitions, echoes from the past.
Just got orders from Monarch Actual. They want us to find a car belonging to William Joyce while we're here.
Got a plate number?
It's coming.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Wait, hold on. That audio could definitely, on my end, that audio could stand coming down a little bit. There we go. Oh boy. The thing that I think makes this game's gameplay exciting, to be fair, hasn't even fully entered the picture yet, but I'm pretty sure you can figure out where it's going at this point. Time powers!
Alright, where's your car, Will?
There you are. There we are.
I could see an echo of the past. Will, arriving at the university.
Focus.
I hope they got him not too late.
That's... I'm seeing the past.
His brain is quantumly breaking.
Oh, shit!
And...
Something clicked. I
Time, stop!
Reach out and stop time in a focused area.
You don't know what you're doing.
Will.
The stacking effect on this ability is the best.
They're coming from where I left.
So you stop time in a localized area, and then when you pop it, you basically stack bullets up, and then they fly. Like so. And then, wham! It's the sickest. It's so cool. Oh boy. Have fun with that. Yeah, that stack effect is one of their best ideas, and there's so many powers in this, by the way. They will unveil them slowly as we go. There's so much more than just that. Okay, what? See, they say it stops when you stop moving, but not really. You have like a small area that when you leave the pulse, then it stops. I mean, yes, if you stop moving, it will stop also, but or we will keep going also, but like it's not like hyper secondary the moment you stop moving. And fans of Control may recognize this face.
You're Jack Joyce.
Where is he? Where's my brother?
They're taking him to the library. You might still be able to catch them.
Why are you helping me? You're with them.
It's more complicated than... Look, I don't know if you can make it, but you should hurry.
Clearly, they loved working with her.
That's the first time you saw Beth Wilder.
Yeah, but definitely not the first time she saw me.
Will.
I think it's awesome that the guy that was like their placeholder for Jack is now like on his way to actually lead their next game. Like that makes me very happy. Like that guy deserves it. And he is a big role in Control as well, so.
Supposed to take William Joyce alive if he doesn't put up a fight.
Please, let me go. I can
Shut the hell up. But just shut the fuck up, all right? Boss says take him to the lab. Wants to deal with this one first.
Coming through. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, banana.
I'm realizing a lot of tooltips are ending up there, so 1 second. I'm just gonna put you a little closer to here. That okay? Okay, cool. Let's do that. Gotcha. Anyway, time dodge. My favorite shit. So when you come out of the dodge, you immediately go into a slow motion re-aim kind of thing, where you get to go whoop, and come out of it like that. It's sweet. Oh boy! Wow, okay. So many cool abilities. You're out. Oh yeah.
What the fuck is going on in there?
Do it! Come on! Kill me! I'm here! Come on! Do it now! Kill me!
Oh yeah, and you actually knock them back when you come out of it. Can you imagine? Like again, you'll notice it's not like a violence thing. Like it's not like their limbs are exploding off or anything. It's not Gears of War. Like it's like pulpy, you know. It's like as far as gun violence goes, it's incredibly tame.
Gotta keep moving, Jack.
Very much like almost like an Indiana Jones thing. Or Uncharted. But I already said that, so you know. You're gonna notice me doing this a lot now, by the way, just to get around. Especially in the first few episodes before we get the time rush. Oh, sorry, did I spoil the time rush? It's okay, don't worry about it.
It should be gone by now.
The time machine. You taking the time machine?
Hey, I said no talk.
The next narrative object is there. Okay, cool, I can work with that. I can totally work with that. Coming through, guys.
What?
You still had no idea that Wilder was helping you?
She wasn't the only one.
She wasn't the only one.
Lights are out.
Yeah, the focus time, yeah, right after a shot, yeah. Come on, guys.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
There.
I'm a writer.
No,
God damn
you
it.
get out of here.
Okay, gotta get to the library.
You're stuck down there, okay? Heavy pistol. Basically a magnum, but infinite ammo. You have like an infinite ammo style weapon at all times in like your handgun slot, so you're not like completely screwed. They don't want you to think about ammo too much. They just want you to be cool. They just want you to feel cool. Can we get a sound off in chat, by the way, if anybody's hanging around right now? Can't tell right now. The numbers might be lying to me right now. That's alright if not. I'm gonna get a vibe check. Hope everybody's having a fun time if they are. And if you're watching in the future on the VOD, then even more so. Yay! How's your afternoon been?
Why are you taking
Are you having
here?
fun? You having a good time?
I need to return some fucking books. HQ, we've got William.
To return some fucking books.
Waiting orders. Over.
Will. They took him to the library. I gotta find a way in. I gotta get to him fast. Where did that come from?
Gotcha. That's alright. It's definitely not. That's alright. I still appreciate it, nonetheless. Hope things are alright. see, because this area has the next thing. It is... it's a radio. Gotcha. Understood. So, I can't remember how much more of this episode there is. Actually, one second, let me check that. Okay, yeah, no, we're actually pretty close to being done this episode. I see. That would make sense. We're pretty awful uniformly, so I get it.
There's gotta be another way in. I need to get in that library.
I love that he, like, it's not just a rush, he physically warps out of reality for a second. It's really sick.
Here I thought it was going to be a quiet night. But it sounds like things have taken a real...
Face with anyone, there's no adjustment. That makes sense.
Down at the anti-monarch protest at Riverport University.
I just don't know why they're not subbing any of these, but whatever. Like they did that in Alan Wake.
I just heard about security personnel in the employee of Monarch Solutions detaining students. And some reports of gunfire.
It's kind of a bummer, because like I feel like I would...
This is
Sorry, I should pause if I'm going to talk. I feel like this first act is relatively short. It's just kind of there to like get your hooks into it kind of thing. But I don't think I have time to do all of Act 2 tonight, given how much has actually happened today. So, like, to be fair, there is a 40-minute episode of TV to watch after. So I'm not exactly stopping very soon either way, but, like, it is a bit of a bummer. I would have liked to at least do the second act, but that's just not going to happen now tonight. Because I definitely don't have enough time for that as well. It's much longer. Like, it's like the first proper level. But hey, as an opener, I'm okay with that.
You know I'm not a big fan of Monarch or how they do things, but at the same time, I hope nobody's going overboard with this protest thing. It's just a goddamn building, people. It ain't worth anybody getting shot over. Although, if they are shooting people over, that's some heinous bullshit right there. Either way, I got a feeling this is gonna get a whole lot worse before it gets better. Stay safe, people.
All right.
That looks like a way up.
Okay. Also, I kind of need to make sure that, like, just in case Microsoft does... I read it's okay to stream the episodes and that it's not a big deal. So I hope it'll be okay. But if it turns out that that's not the case, then woof. Then I guess I'll have to redo this.
Come on, I don't have time for this.
You don't have what for this?
Gotta slow that thing down somehow.
Say that again?
Nailed it.
Look at you go. That being said, if it turned out I couldn't stream the episodes in any capacity, which would be very bad, I guess I'd just switch to the PC version at that fucking point. And I'd find a way. I guess I would just like go, hey, time code. I basically put it in the chat, I guess. Be like, hey, sync it up, and I'll just like I'll just like run it, and then I'll go in the chatting menu, and then we would have to watch it in real time. That would suck, but
We've got the time machine.
I read that it's not a big deal and that it's fine, but I guess we'll find out.
Hey, hands where I can see.
What the hell is going on around here?
Sure would be interesting. Imagine if for a second, if I did get the first VOD pulled for something, and they're like, yeah, no, you can't do this, right? And it's like, A, I would end up with another strike, which would suck, but then B, it would be like, well, basically, I need to redo the first session of this again, and that would suck.
We've got William Joyce in the library. Awaiting orders.
They got him. Over. I wonder where the brother is.
Also, wait, where's the next narrative thing? Oh, there's only one. quantum ripple
Library is
is
ready to blow. Now?
In the junction, I see. Gotcha. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Understood. Okay, good.
Enemy spotted!
What's up? Oh, really? Moving back. Yikes. Woo! Hi, sweet kitty. What are you doing? Hi. Did you have a good nap? Are you feeling better after this morning? I know, it was a very hard morning for you, wasn't it? It was a very hard morning for you. That would be a dark twist to fate, to the end of this day, and the way that this day has gone, for you to be like, yeah, no, actually, you can't stream this the way you wanted to. We're gonna take down the video. Wouldn't that be interesting? I guess we're gonna find out in a bit. I was told it wouldn't happen, but I guess we'll see.
Jack, run!
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Time shield. Yay! Protection. Stay in the time condom. So yeah, you can shoot through it. They can, but it doesn't last for long. Nope. No frags out. And you're out. Oh, the bubble ended up on me. Time shield knockback. When in close range, use it to knock back enemies. Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Will, you alright?
Define alright.
You're fine.
We have to hurry. Where's my car?
I didn't like the color. Let's get a new one.
What? No, Jack. I need them.
Hold that thought.
Remember when he told you there was something important in the car?
I'll take you shopping. It's a fucking briefcase.
A briefcase that contains something I need in order to stop the fracture.
And you didn't think
Oh! Stay in the shield. I think the shield also heals you, which is another nice thing about it. Got my auto shotgun. Hell yeah! All right. The sort of dynamic cover thing they've got going on here was actually fairly unique at the time. Probably a little less so these days, where he's like kind of ducking all the time if he's like vaguely near a cover spot.
We have to get to my briefcase. Then we find Beth Wilder.
Why? Who is she?
She knows about the fracture. I trust her.
Glad you trusted somebody.
It's not that simple, Jack. I kept secrets from you to keep you safe.
Safe? Look around you, Will. Does this feel safe to you?
This isn't my fault. Beth warned me this would happen. I did everything in my power to stop it.
But you never told me any of this.
I couldn't just...
How long have you known?
We don't have time for this now, Jack. We have to get to that briefcase. Let's move before more of them show up.
Time to find out if YouTube's gonna fuck me or not. Because here we are at the end. Oh shit, what?
Paul? Jack, we gotta go.
Hold on.
Looking older.
Necessary.
Think about
25 minutes. Yeah,
stake.
okay.
I know exactly what's at stake. That's why I'm here.
If you say so.
You believe you can stop what's coming?
I'm giving you one chance to change your mind. This path, it's already said it can't be changed. The past, the future, I've seen it. I've lived it. For 17 years.
17 years. It was you, the first experiment.
Come with me and we can see this through. Or hold on to your hope. And burn with it.
Now listen, I built a device. I can stop this. I can.
You can't.
This is madness. There's no harm in trying.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will. It doesn't have to end like this.
We can't just let this happen. I'll never stop trying.
It took me years to come to terms with what must be done. But we don't have years.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Trigger. I never wanted this.
You're not going.
Okay, this song would get me in trouble, so I do have to do that, yeah. I'm pretty sure. But I can talk for a minute, I'm sure. And hey, if it's suddenly quiet on the VOD, then I guess you know why. Oof. So, and for the record, I do consider the episode part of Act 1, so, you know. So yeah, this sort of experiment they went for on, like, their sort of house style of narrative that they've always been known for, and then adding in this live action layer is something I've always respected them for trying. But as I said, Microsoft did kind of pull all the Remedy guys out of the writers' room for this, which sucks. And you can definitely tell because it feels like a different thing. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and wait, sorry, I forgot that there's another thing that happens right before you do the episodes, the junction points. These are really cool. Where we actually play as Paul Serene. 25 hours after the fracture in time. So a day later.
My name is Paul Serene. I founded Monarch Solutions 17 years ago with a very clear purpose. There are those who would question my actions. I'm recording this as a final statement of vindication, a testimony of how things came to be.
The fracture, I do in fact say the fracture, yes.
I've always been devoted to my mission. Never deterred from my goal, no matter the sacrifice. Because I've seen where this leads.
2 hours after the fracture in time. Wait, I think
I've seen where it all ends.
Oh, sorry, no, wait. When he's recording that is 25, but this is 2. Oh, that's it. Wow, that's okay. Fair enough.
We have a problem. No word from Jack Joyce's transport. It should have arrived here by now. We may have a traitor on the inside.
Definitely.
You're due for your treatment. I'll find who's behind this.
Find Jack. That's our priority. Get your best man on it.
There's more. As you know, Jack's level of interference led to unexpected complications. Witnesses from the university were transported here. You need to take a look.
So,
We can't afford any
after
further
every
obstacles
chapter,
at this
you
stage
get
of the
what
plan.
is what the game functions as a junction, and a junction is a moment where you play as the villain, and you actually make a choice that affects the narrative.
Now, I see two options. We could use force, remove any loose ends. But if those witnesses disappear,
The public will start asking questions, potentially turn on Monarch.
all clear. Alternatively, I could mount a broad PR strategy, get the city on our side. But that leaves us with
The loose ends.
Precisely. The choice is yours, but keep in mind, the men will view your decision as a unified
Mr.
strategy
Serene?
moving forward.
There are a couple narrative objects to grab around here, as far as I remember, and the ones that he can interact with obviously have a lot of grand implications. So, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I see.
We deal with the issue at hand.
Here's another
Lee
ripple
and Burke
effect
over
thing.
there can explain the situation in more detail.
Of course. I want this delivered to my office.
So yeah, seeing that
A
does
reminder.
actually add something to the show. Like it adds, like again, they add deleted scenes essentially.
How long until the core is ready for transport?
It'll be en route to Monarch headquarters in less than an hour. Installation should be complete before the gala.
Good.
And the next one is around here. Yeah, they're both like right there.
Paul, the men are waiting for your input.
Shush.
Jack
I'm
would
sorry,
never
I'm sorry, Lance. I
understand
would
the
never shush
necessity
you.
of what I'd done. It wasn't the death William deserved, but his knowledge posed too great a risk to our plan.
William Joyce, project consultant for Project Promenade, witness to core heist operation, objective, capture alive if possible, deliver to Paul Serene. Relevant background, estranged brother of Jack Joyce, a renowned physicist, proposed existence of Chronon field at age 19, invented first-time machine prototype, developed the countermeasure, joined Project Promenade as consultant after death of Dr. Kim. Notable qualities, history of exhibiting erratic behavior, undiagnosed but likely suffers from schizophreniform disorder, highly intelligent. He did deserve. Well, he's the bad guy, so you know he's got a lot of machinations going on up there. Oh man. May have received knowledge of Chronon-related Monarch operations. Received warnings of fracture from unknown female source. Will refuse to accept an inevitability of end of time. Will refuse to accept the inevitability of end of time may lead to unpredictable behavior. Dr. Joyce will be present in the time machine lab at the... What? Oh, I already started. Oh, fair enough. During the onset of the fracture at 4:15 a.m. All exits are to be covered by Prowler team. Raider team will wait until 4:16 to breach the time machine room. William Joyce is to be apprehended upon entry.
It was the first time I'd visited the Ground Zero operation in ages. The location I'd arrived in when I went 17 years back in time. The location where my fate was sealed 6 years ago.
For him, as he drops all the lore dumps on you, the second object that we can interact with is on this desk over here, and I believe that's it. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Oh yeah, it's on the desk right next to this. You can also read that if you'd like to. If you want to pause that.
We had Jack in custody, but I was starting to witness visions from the future which made it clear that could change very soon.
Civilian witness of core heist operation. Objective, capture alive if possible, deliver to Paul Serene. Relevant background, known friend of Paul Serene before incident. Parents deceased, raised self in teen years as brother became distant. Criminal record in Massachusetts, Grand Theft Auto, simple assault, attempt to rob or steal. Left a report in 2010, never returned until incident. Received weapons training in Laos. Light and heavy firearms, arrested for weapons-related charges in 2015, charges dropped. History of violent behavior when pushed, lack of respect for authority figures, no knowledge of Fracture or Monarch operations. Onset of Fracture will render Jack Chronon-enabled, may possess low-level Chronon abilities. Jack Joyce will be present at the Time Machine Lab during the onset of the Fracture at 4:15 a.m. All exits are to be covered by Prowler team. Raider team will wait until 4:16 to breach the time machine room. Approach Jack with caution. He will be chronon enabled at this time. Chronon abilities are predicted to not manifest until 2 hours after the fracture onset. Apprehend immediately. So, of course, you know, he clearly went back in time and remembered down to the minute when a bunch of shit happened. And then used all of that to get Jack in place.
Sir.
Who is this?
Amy Ferrero. She's one of the witnesses. Awaiting your orders on how to proceed.
Activate the junction. All right, and this is the part of these gameplay segments that is the main gimmick of them.
I could choose a path that would become the actual future, but it wasn't optional. The moment wouldn't end until I made up my mind.
Can't remember what I ate for breakfast. I'm not going to give too much away about the context of it, but there is a part of this game that involves someone going back somewhere, and an element of it of like, wait, a weirdly large element of this game, not large, it's a small thing tucked away in a text thing somewhere, so I'm okay mentioning it, especially because I won't say who it's about, where a character is aware 9/11 is going to happen, but can't really stop it either, because no one will listen to them. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's, ooh. Anyway. Your decision at each junction point will steer the stories of both the game and the live action show. Choose widely. So, luckily, they get to let us listen to what both options are. And we can watch the full explanation of what each one is before we do it. So, Hardline.
Any potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
It's also interesting because we're picking the villain's plan, and in some cases we can pick a plan that fucks them over.
Crush all obstacles,
right?
Eliminate all witnesses. It would be harsh. But I had made hard choices for the greater good before.
I dug through the area and I found everything I could on your bro. This is messed up, man. I trusted Monarch.
But the people of Riverport would turn against us. Our secrets would be safe, but the public would hate us, and Jack would gain new allies.
Monarch's got no authority to stop you, and you tell that to everybody on that bridge.
So you pick that choice, and that girl dies, but Jack gains allies. For the record, if you pick that one, the taxi driver, the primary thing this choice changes is that either she is going to be a ally character that'll be kind of hanging around throughout the game, or the taxi driver guy. Now, I'll be honest, given that the taxi driver guy plays Dylan Faden later, I'm gonna pick him because I feel like as much Dylan content as we can get with that actor is even if it's not quite him, I feel like is better for Poison Pill itself, but still. Yeah, so I'm not going to be doing 2 runs of this for the record, so but the ones that we go with will be what we go with. So let's show the other one for the record.
Initialize a PR campaign.
I want to stay.
And that violence was because of Jack Joyce.
Monarch would take a PR-friendly approach and manipulate the public into siding with us. Our lies would give us control.
Spoilers. Yeah.
The manhunt continues as authorities search for
It's like the
Jack
beginning
Joyce.
of the next episode. It's okay.
Sneaking around down there. Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
We'd use the media to expose, then hunt for Jack.
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick from the Monarch security station.
But the eyewitnesses would be out there, and Jack would learn our secrets.
I'm gonna go with Hardline. Which sucks for her.
Taking the hard line. Any potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
Take her and the others to the Ground Zero operation.
Make it quick. Painless.
No, wait. Please!
It is a really fascinating dynamic to ask you to make decisions as the game's core villain, which actively undermine him in most cases.
Going through the machine.
Oh, wait, no! Jack! This way!
It's like you're playing 8-dimensional chess.
I use my power to guide us, to decide how to best prepare for the inevitable end of time. That gives the chosen few a chance to survive. I've seen the end of time.
Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, no, usually people pick the one that saves the girl. I did that the first time too, but I kind of want the other actor hanging around, so. All right. Okay, well, now to find out if I'm gonna get obliterated off Twitch and YouTube for this. Let's see what happens. I was told it'd be fine, but hey, here we go. So here's the first of the live action episodes. This is a proper episode of TV. From the villain's perspectives. Sort of.
Time's up.
And again, these do change based on those choices.
What do you want?
Watching the YouTube feed like a hawk to see how long it takes for it to just go down.
Witnesses, anyone who might have...
I knew I had to do one of them tonight so I would know what the deal was. It feels weird. A long time ago, I just thought I would never get to stream this. But here we are.
I'm going to stand.
God, I miss you, Lance. Fuck.
And the one on your right.
He's so good.
Is going to shoot you in the head.
Wait!
That's fucked up.
What's wrong with you?
See, it's stuff like this that gives me trust issues. I don't...
Hopefully the me in the corner and all the bullshit on the screen is like fucking up YouTube and anything. Hey, listen, I was told apparently they're cool with this and nothing's happened yet. So usually these things get pulled faster than this, so maybe we're all right. Maybe it is gonna be okay. It is also really cool seeing them actually build all of these like things that they are wearing in the game for live action. Like it is a cool thing. Like this is the art of their big experiment, and I'm happier with the solution they ended up with in Control, where they blend the live action and the game much more seamlessly. But as a first big experiment with this idea of like really doing stuff with actors, I think they did the best they could. But you can also tell that the writing staff is clearly not the same staff as the main game.
Working on a location. Great. What is it? Why? Something's wrong.
University. That's not how we operate. It was sloppy.
Have all your operations gone smoothly? Go home, Liam. Wait for the call. I'm sure your wife misses you.
Do you feel in charge? I love Reddick's energy, man. Damn it, I want him back.
Okay, now, City Hall servers are on a different
Okay, I guess we're all right. There we go.
Because they have all these government contractors who need two-way access. That means weaknesses. So, all we have... Huh? Where what?
Weaknesses, you said.
Shut the fuck up, Bernard. Now, all we have to do is identify as a client who had previous access, maneuver our way through all the holes poked in the firewall, and assuming all these ports are just left open, then all we have to do is use the protocol numbers and just move our way up. Simple?
No.
Come on. Come on.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Alan, get out of here!
And we're in. Yeah? Street cams, dash cams, computers at headquarters. I mean, hell, I could hijack police scanners and put out an APB on your mom. What the fuck is that?
Hey, you leave my mom out of this.
Yeah, I know, it's coffee. What the fuck is it doing on my desk, Brenner? Have you ever seen one of these? Hmm? You know what it is?
It's a coaster.
Coaster. Yeah, do they have these in Idaho?
Iowa.
Whatever. Use it. Now, you tell me what's
Bro.
next, Brenner?
Give him a fucking
I know you
break.
don't know, and that makes me sad for you. All we do now, we draft an email to Mayor Rackley letting him know that Monarch is offering their private security forces, which of course he's gonna take because at this point, without him knowing, we've tied both his hands behind his back when he wasn't looking. And that, Brenner, is how you take Riverport under Monarch control. It's fucking awesome. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Shit.
That face on your phone is just like...
Then die. That's perfect timing. I was just...
Winca, where are we with Joyce?
Joyce, yeah, I've got the cameras. I just need to find a local.
He's gonna kill me.
And when you find him, contact Burke directly.
Please don't kill
I think
me.
We have a traitor in our midst.
Traitor? Hello? Oh, I'll let you go, Mr. Hatch. Thank you.
Was that Martin Hatch?
Yeah, he's gonna kill me now.
Get the fuck out of my office. Get the fuck out of my office. Just...
I think maybe the villain's perspective is maybe not the right way to put it. More like the Monarch perspective, like the at the company perspective kind of thing. And it does fill in a lot of important gaps. Like you do miss a decent chunk of the plot. Maybe not really of the plot. I don't know. Sometimes I go back and forth on this. Sometimes I think a lot of this was kind of more like filler. But I do think that what is here is valuable to the work, especially, Jesus, at this point, the threads that come back in a weird, you know, like multiversal kind of ways later, that stuff's more in the show than it is in the game. So like, if anything, this is the more important part now. But for the record, there are 4 of these episodes total, 1 after every chapter. Although that would mean that the finale chapter doesn't have 1 at the end.
I'm sorry. I just...
I dreamt you were a cat.
That's weird. Okay.
With these big furry bear paws. Way too big for your body. It was a strange creature.
It's so dumb.
Oh, it's so dumb. It's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb.
Benoit, we're trying to have a moment here. Can you leave for a bit?
You
My
want more than any
apologies.
field manager in
I'll
the
head
history
out.
of field managers.
I did not mean to interrupt this private moment.
Baby, you haven't been home in 2 days.
It's about the company, my love. It's about the company.
Your mom's being difficult.
Oh, I'm being difficult, huh?
She's being very difficult.
I don't think that's the baby. Okay. You would.
Getting too PG for YouTube over here. Okay, Big Purple, relax. Keep it in your pants. Sorry, baby. I know. But Dick will have to wait for work.
Yeah. Berg, you got a lead on Joyce.
What is it?
I was able to track his transpo to a warehouse on Burgundy and Wilkins. It's inside Ground Zero perimeter. Sending you the coordinates now.
She's short. We stand a short queen.
I gotta go.
All the short kings and queens out there. Friends of the show. What are you fucking talking about, you weirdo?
Things have cooled off for just a moment, but from the reports I'm getting, it seems like
So like this. Hey, Alan Wake's the sudden stop. There you go. Yeah.
I'm a writer,
goddammit.
Police are asking that citizens stay clear of the area and
5-2 gang. Doing this effect in live action is almost more impressive to me. That they made that consistent. I appreciate that the text-to-speech actually read that out as 5 feet 2 inches gang. I wonder how much they've trained that bird to get this shot just right.
How about that?
we reached out personally to Monarch CEO Martin Hatch.
Right, so yeah, Martin Hatch is the public CEO of the company.
The cause of the premature library demolition is not yet known, but foul play has not been ruled out. Dozens have already begun picketing outside of Monarch's headquarters, demanding answers. Our thoughts are with the families of Amy Ferraro and all others who are missing at this time. More on this story as it develops.
Hold.
Hey, so everybody hates us. What do we do?
You've already seen it.
Tonight on the island. He'll be there, and he'll want revenge. You need him stopped.
Why would he want oh, his brother, right? Our bad. We forgot we did that.
Fifth column traitor.
You shouldn't take it so lightly. Joyce got lucky. He escaped. He's gone. He wouldn't be foolish enough to come back.
Evil villain car wash.
Within Paul, you should see that.
Telling me what I've already seen.
You're not thinking clearly. You need your treatment.
Your treatment.
You've been the face of Monarch for all these years, Martin. But let's get clear on something. This is still my ship.
Do you feel in charge?
This is two people simultaneously doing that to each other at the same time. And neither of them thinks they lost.
Is currently holding regarding last night's violence at Riverport University.
The Riverport Police Department is currently investigating the premature demolition of the university.
Rackley.
Monarch Solutions is lending a hand in this investigation. And I want to encourage the people of Riverport to offer them every assistance in finding those responsible. Police are not releasing
bacon
any
and egg sandwiches?
until they complete their investigation. A government bill to crack down on laboratory experiments on animals.
So like, I think a lot of these news reports totally shift depending on the junction choice.
Someone solve the equation.
Huh? I've just received word that Monarch security forces have teamed up with local police to hopefully keep the people of Riverport safe as this very unsettling story continues to unfold.
What's up, IT?
You wish I was IT. Hey, you know what security clearance means?
No, I don't.
Security clearance.
Access granted.
I thought you might have been up all night, so...
I was.
You didn't get the runny kind, did you?
No, it shouldn't be. It's cool, they're new. Oh, man.
Fiona Miller. Terminated. You're fired.
So what's the 411? What the hell's going on out there?
411.
Yeah, the 411.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine?
Everything's fine.
Totally fine, Charlie.
There was a shootout at the university last night.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
All right.
If you were there, you wouldn't have even been fucking
tonight?
walking back
Are you
home.
kidding? No way. Hatch knows what he's doing.
You gonna go?
To a party? Me? Go to a party.
What does it look like? Of course
We can roll
not. Look at
together
him.
if you want.
Okay.
Didn't buy her sofa. That's
Yeah,
true.
All right, I'll go.
And that's like literally the opening move when speaking to a woman. Soba or no. If not, then
Yeah,
well.
I don't know. Maybe,
Welcome to hell,
maybe I'll go naked.
See you tonight?
Yeah. I'll see you tonight. Yep.
I wonder if YouTube's killing me right now with that music in the back.
Buddy.
Soba or Noba?
Buddy.
I feel like did you make that joke in the chat before? I remember that for some reason. That sounds familiar. I feel like that's not the first time it's been in the chat. But do it. Do you want to come watch Quantum Break? Come here. No, he's over there now. Works for me. I do what you meant.
This isn't what it looks like.
This Twitch chat, you don't gotta correct yourself.
I really didn't want it to be you.
You need to listen to me.
Step away from the van. Step away! Right now! Drop the gun.
I can't do that.
You have 3 seconds till I pull.
I have better reflexes.
And then you're a marksman for shit.
Ah.
No! Gosh, shit. He's gone. Do you see what's happening?
The stutters.
More and more.
Beth, what is going on?
Time is breaking down. The end is coming, and Joyce could be the key.
Wait, the end of what? Beth, the end of what? The end of what?
Of time! Of time! Of life as we know it, the entire universe gone. And somehow, Monarch has been preparing for it. They knew it was coming.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Get fucked, man! Too slow.
Some of us.
Hands on your head, down on your knees.
Brown.
Wilder, do not.
What if I want to put him on my knees?
Joyce just took.
What if my knees are tired?
Think maybe he had some help?
We're unarmed. I was responding.
Then die. What do we do? Argue with you? I'm not on the debate team. This is a mock trial.
And for you.
Just do what he says.
Do not let them take us. We'll never find the lifeboat. Think about Emily.
Just relax.
Liam.
Shut up!
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
But not for me!
So many cuts. Oh my god. I have no idea what's happening. What is this, Iron Fist?
This lifeboat protocol. What is it?
I don't know. But Dr. Kim was at the center of it.
Dr. Kim?
If you can get into his lab.
That's impossible. It's been closed up since he disappeared.
Someone punched someone and someone else kicked someone else and someone else shot someone else and I'm pretty sure it was his gun. But for all I know, it was her shooting his gun. Jesus, that was a lot of cuts.
29 down. 40 more to go. Man. More.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fiona. It's disgusting.
I don't want to look at it.
Dead.
Liam Burke. Gotcha, buddy. Patch is gonna love this.
Hi there, sweet boy.
You fucking golden boy.
Can't eat that overkill. You can't do it. You can't do it. It's fucked up. It's fucking it's a toxic it's a hazard. It's a fucking stage hazard. You can't have that there.
Charlie, I need a favor.
Yeah.
Can we talk somewhere private?
Yeah, totally.
In your office would be good. It'll be really quick.
It's stuff like this.
Yeah.
That gives me trust issues. I don't.
So what happened with Joyce?
Oh, there was nothing there.
Huh? There's nothing there? He
Nothing
just
at
wasn't
all.
there? Like, or what?
No,
Like he wasn't
Hatch,
even there.
He reassigned me. He wants me to secure the perimeter lab on the island. He thinks Joyce might go there. He sent me here to get access to it.
I think it's funny that their font choice is all caps.
Thank you.
You know, it's really funny that you say that that lead on Joyce was no good because, it sure looks like he was there. And that other guy kind of looks like you, but that's weird because you work for Monarch and that guy clearly does not work for
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Bang!
Now, I can zoom in.
Then die. What do we do? Argue with you? I'm not on the debate team. This isn't mock trial.
Hey, you're welcome to stick around and try to find out.
You know what I'm gonna do to you?
I have a pretty good idea what Monarch's gonna do to you. In about 15, 14.
Better run, boy.
15,
Better run, pretty boy.
12, 11, 10. Good luck, buddy. 9, 8. We need all points converged on Liam Burke. He's armed and dangerous.
Awesome. Hi, bud.
Listen up, he's on level B, near the main overpass.
Just a reminder, you Monarch employees. Get your flu shots. They are free of charge. Get them in HR.
At HR? They're handing out the flu shots at HR? Not HR will tell you where? Is that normal? Oh shit!
Welcome to hell!
In HR? They're not gonna direct you to it? That's pretty cool, actually. The mid-escalator nonsense. Oh shit! Hi, come here.
He's not invincible. He's not a fucking superhero.
Brenner, I'm dealing with it. Yeah, I know. He's in the building.
You got me.
Go, go, go! Oh shit! Stop the escalators to stop. Yeah, exactly. He can't do cool shit then. What did he do? He like kind of vaguely twisted his arm?
South parking structure. I repeat, south parking structure, 4th floor.
Just say the south parking garage, man. They'll know what you fucking mean. Or does it stop being a garage when it's not underground? I don't know how that works. No, it's not garage. He's figured out how to use the stairs! We're fucked!
Xbox, record that.
2nd floor. We gotta cut him off.
If only he was allowed to take off his fucking mask while he was driving so he could see better. This company employee goggles getting in the way.
Setting up the entrance.
I could do this all day.
Go, Captain Time America!
Oh, come on!
Captain White Guy.
Okay, he's
Yeah, YouTube, you tell me this isn't fair use at this point.
Phantom team, he's headed to you. He's flying. Look out.
Copy.
Cut him off. Cut him. Go.
You got this.
You got this, says to the guy that he's right next to. I know. It's just more funny to say it that way.
Get me alongside him.
hype-ass guy in the chairing. Yeah.
I missed the part, but that's my problem.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Bang!
This guy in the room romming. That's true.
Well done!
No need to see yourself out, because I think we're done here. Well, there we go. That was our first sitting. Oh, now, see, now I gotta move my camera back. See, until I moved my camera again, you couldn't tell what we were playing anymore. Was our first, oh wait, you know what I could do actually? Do this for a minute. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. For our first sitting of Quantum Break, again, we started really fucking late today. So, like, Jesus, that was only like 3 hours. Not exactly my normal schedule, but like, there's not enough time for the next entire act and the episode afterwards. That's just not gonna fly. So, structurally, it only really makes sense to stop here. So, unfortunately, that is just kind of how it goes for today. Tomorrow is my off day, so we'll see what happens on Wednesday. I do intend to roll, currently I intend to roll something else into the schedule, to sort of keep it fresh. Although I might also just do one of them. Nah, cause if the PSSR update is happening tonight, well, 12 a.m. Yeah, but that's still too much for me tonight because of editing and stuff like that. Also, actually, no, the next one's much longer. The next one is much longer. Also, an hour or so of this stream was all the preamble stuff. So, like, yeah, no, it would not work out that way. It would be closer to 4 hours. Especially at my pace. So, yeah. I guess I should note that if the PSSR update, apparently the PSSR update is rolling out to users gradually over the course of the next few weeks. If my hope is to start Returnal in a few days, but apparently since that's happening tonight, apparently the PSSR update's tonight. If that's not tonight, then I guess if I don't already have it, then I guess we're not starting it on Wednesday. And if I don't get it by then I guess we'll just keep going on this. Either way, that game is, well, for me, it's on the shorter end, but also, you know, I'll see how I want to fit it in. For the record, I'm planning to truck through this pretty quickly. My hope is that the next 2 sittings of this can be acts 2 and 3, and then 4 and 5, and then wrap it in one go, like that. So I think that should work out pretty solidly. There'd be there's two TV episodes in the next sitting in that case, and then there's 1 in the last one. So that totally works out for me. So I think that'll work pretty solidly. I think that's a good way to schedule that out. Again, I got completely fucked over on time today on multiple things, and it was a lot. But hey, also I have something going on Wednesday morning as well, so like we'll have to see where that goes. But hey, right now I will have to figure out if I'm actually going to be able to do a quick sitting of Returnal on that day. But hey, that's going to be that. 4 percentage chance for the night. Despite I can't even vaguely pretend my quote-unquote first Xbox stream ever, and hopefully one of the only ones. Jesus. Went off without a hitch by any means. But weirdly enough, the Xbox itself wasn't the problem with it for most part. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get to editing and see what I can get done tonight, and then I will see y'all on Wednesday. And I don't know what it'll be just yet. Maybe I got the update already and I can check on that right after this, or maybe I didn't. Who knows? Either way, I'm excited to find out. Also, all that I saw stuff going on with DLSS 5 this morning that is just the fucking worst, so I need to go check the news anyway. So, Thank you very much for tuning in to Percentage Chance for the day. And I will see y'all. Thank you very much. And I will see y'all on Wednesday. Bye-bye. By the way, it's got some mediocre parts to it, but I think they did a great job on it overall. And maybe it's just the act of watching the TV show with you guys, but I had a better time with that one than I thought. See you next time. Bye-bye. Oh my god, wait. I'm such an idiot. I never played it once. Fine, I'll outro it like this. Put it on the BRB screen. There, okay, there. Now I'm not on camera anymore. Yeah, how could I have possibly done this whole thing without actually getting that in there? So yeah, this will play us out. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
We stand around for the nursery almost sure how would you forget? This happens more you gave us the permission and the regulations, right? You wait and stay tired. I just wanted it to be over.
I had this dark place in my head for so long. Sometimes I forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place.
Number one killer's time. It dissolves
The force of it all. The best you need to know.
Time. Glowing fresh.
At first I kept finding the pages as if I was the books couldn't remember the terrible atrocities of creation. I began to hunt the pages very slowly. Every answer symmetry walked the truth. I was so myself. I could stay hours. Hours of trying to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of God. For her things changed with me. They turned into something else. And nothing was safe. I never really understood what she liked.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something a little different. A deep dive into who he is as an artist.
Does that guy's energy feel familiar?
Where he comes from, where he draws his inspiration, what demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night.
Huh.
Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment,
can't put my finger on it.
The story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
I'm lost. I'm lost in the dark, drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No way out. There's no way out. Sinking deeper, deeper, deeper. This is hell. I'm in hell. I died. Oh, show is dead. Let me die. I just want to sleep. Please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where did they go? Did I eat the words? I don't recognize these words anymore. Are the words moving? Oh, this is familiar. Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I've read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Wake? That's a strange name, eh? Wake? That sounds like a character's name. What, I write that name up? I make that name up? I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write me out of the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. Oh, I know words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Cult of the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.